Hello everyone and welcome back to more Dark Heresy2e after an ungodly amount of time. My apologies for how long this has been. It's been a lot longer than I thought we were going to be away. Now, regrettably, we are down a devil because my boy is not doing too well. He's been ill, unfortunately, so do get well soon, my friend. But I have managed to grab my other two players here via a combination of threatening, harassment, bribery, and of course, getting them both hooked on various narcotics. This is, of course, a joke for legal reasons. But in all seriousness, we have brought them back. And I'll be undeafening myself in just a moment. But how are we all doing, chat? Hopefully well. Now, you know the drill. One thing I need to do is mute Tangia because it's going to kick off if I end up having it on, so I'm going to leave it off. Oh, did I put the right thing on? No, I didn't. Hang on. Oops, shit. There we go. Wrong category. One thing I didn't do. There we go. There we go, in the right category now. That would help, wouldn't it? Scuff, promise, scuff delivered. Well fucking done me. Right. I'm going to undeafen myself and have my players introduce themselves. I'm just going to pre-warn them that I'm going to undeafen. Right. And I'll undeafen in 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
They're live and they can hear you, just to let you know.
Cool.
All right, 1 second. Let me just let me look at the dictionary.
No.
The dictionary of
Dictionary
violent
defines horrendous things that I'm not going to even
No.
say, just on the off chance it gets somebody.
No.
I'm not even going to say them. I'm not even going to make a joke about saying them.
Onyx, don't turn to Andrew Tate, please. Don't do it. No controversy.
If I have your stream on in a different tab, does it count as a view for you?
Yes.
Okay, so it's fine if I've got it in a different tab. But if I have multiple open, it doesn't count.
I don't believe it does. Nor would I encourage people to try that, of course.
Yeah, well, I was just making sure because I do have it open in another tab.
Fair enough. You'll want it deafened and hidden so you don't see things you shouldn't see.
Oh no. I don't. I'm not going to tab over to it, but.
Right. Now then. Hopefully you've done digging for your dictionary and feel like introducing yourselves to our dear audience as they filter on in.
I am God.
No.
Nice to meet you guys. I hope you're all doing well today.
You're not God here, boy. I'm God here.
A little while off. I'm going to be honest. A lot of you ain't making the cut. I hate to tell you this. It is what it is. You know.
Listen,
I don't make the rules.
I made the rules here. You're right. I made the rules.
I'm Onyx and Nanke. I'd call myself a streamer if I ever fucking streamed. I'll be playing Excruciator Down Sand Defilus for the remainder of this session, assuming he doesn't get his fucking brains blown across the bulkhead of the void ship we're currently on.
Why would that ever happen?
He's...
Orcs.
Orcs.
The answer is Daka.
Here we go.
I'm going to use the jump to get into your backline.
Down is a crippled old investigator. Pretty down his look at the moment, and seemingly more down on his look as we go further in. You little bastard.
Doesn't work second time.
That wasn't an intentional pun. And whilst he's in it for the love of the game, he's having a bit of a rough time right now on this horrible void ship with his let's say questionable companions. The least questionable, however, is with us today. I need you to introduce yourself.
Oh, I get a cool change. Hey, I'm JD Moss or Judah Moss or Jack, if you want to call me Jack. I don't really know how to say this. It's just always been my username, so I chose it as my thing. I'm technically a streamer, by technicality, I stream more than Onyx, but that's not saying much.
Damn.
But anyway,
Saying much.
Talking
hey,
about
I
back
was-
and fucking lanced him, didn't you? Jesus.
hey, I was a freaking subscriber.
Twitch
I-
create a dashboard. When was the last stream again?
I will be playing Conrad Brine, a kind of PTSD-ridden veteran guardsman dude who has a sniper rifle and he kills blimmin', what are they called? Furies. I'm the most level-headed person here, and I won't take anything else out other than that. We have a zealot, and we have a absolutely insane mutant.
Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath. He's got some
Meh,
issues. We need to keep an eye on him. He's a
he's
problem.
For
fine.
those of you
He's
who
not
are usually
fine.
here, Devil Den normally plays our mutant. He is also a streamer. Tragically, again, as I say, he is a little unwell today, unfortunately. Oh, before I forget, I should give some shout-outs, shouldn't I? 1 second. I
Ooh.
didn't do that before, so I'm going to do it now. I should do it in my title, really.
Can we do
Hold on.
shout outs as well?
I mean, I was going to shout out you two who are here, but, I mean, you can if you want.
Quickly, shout yourself out.
I would like to shout out Ninja. Great guy. 10 out of 10.
There he is. Me trying to type your username, I was like, how do you do this again?
I'd also like to shout out Markiplier. He's a small YouTuber,
He's a
but
small YouTuber, you might have heard of him.
I've heard of him. I think he's got a film coming out.
They're a bit of a lesser known RPG playing group, but I think Critical Role should really be given a bit of a mention here.
Yeah, I've heard about them.
Oh,
I think
shit.
some of them.
High rollers all the way, baby.
I think some of them have gotten their first voice acting
go.
job.
Voice acting, yeah.
Yeah, which I think is great.
Oh, I did last play Marvel Rivals on stream. Do you know when that was? February 14th.
Oh, it was you trying to get to gold?
I forget, is it JD Moss underscore? Or is it just JD Moss?
It is JD Moss underscore
So that-
because
He had to make it more awkward,
wait.
didn't he?
well, no, because actually I have JD Moss. I just forgot the password,
There we go.
and so I decided to go with JD
I know I've
Moss
got the right
underscore.
person because it's a Magic the Gathering.
Yes, I
You know,
played some.
Not to be that guy, you know, there's a forget your password option.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
You know, you can have that.
Just
Do I-
crack my back.
Wait, does it not count? Wait, hold on a second. I need to check something. Okay, I'm not. I for a second there I thought my actual JD Moss name was 2 capital letters and then Moss, but
Oh.
it doesn't matter. It still goes to my
Is it
thing.
not? I
No,
should-
no,
what?
no. I do say it like it is that.
Ah,
but
well, there
yeah,
we go.
that's why I say that I don't really know how to say my username.
Speaking of usernames, most you definitely can't pronounce. Hello, I'm Baron Zarko Brel, your humble DM today. I'm going to be torturing these two to an inch of their lives
Ah.
and grinning while I do it.
Actually, DM is copyrighted by D&D. You
Oh,
were in
sorry.
fact a GM.
Master?
Sorry, I mean GM?
Exactly.
You don't want to get fucking brutally murdered by sorcerers of the beach.
Ah, yeah, Sources
Yeah,
of
I
the
hate
Beach.
them.
Summoning the Pinkertons.
Warlock.
From the ninth
Oh,
dimension
wow.
of hell.
I couldn't think of another word for coast.
Warlock
I'm
of the
sorry, yeah.
riverbank.
Pathetic, mate.
Right. With the potential of lawsuits aside, would anyone like to tell me what happened last time, to the best of their memory? As it has been, a while.
Onyx.
Why do you inflict this upon me?
I
You're
did the
one
last
with bad
2.
memory.
I did the last 2.
He's
fact,
relying on
I've
you
done
not
all-
remembering if that's true or not.
No, it's 100% true. I've done the last 2.
It's okay, they're also VODs, though, I mean, it's okay. There's a VOD with all these.
Do you want me to say what I remember, and you can use this time to try and remember more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I remember we started off by going to I think they're called like hydroponics places, the places where they gardening. They do gardening.
Hydroponics, that's
Um,
correct.
And then there was a bunch of people that definitely had fallen to chaos. They were like half human, half bug people that were like all about the blessed rot. and rotting everything, and we killed them and stopped the rot from spreading, and I think we burned all the rot. Once we were back to where a lot of the crew were, we were ready to go take the armory with a bunch of them. We went in there, we fought a couple of orcs. I think a couple of us got pretty low in health. But that might have just been the NPCs. And then I think we ended at a door to potentially more orcs. I could be completely wrong there, though.
Yes, we've opened up the second stage of the armory, to which we found another horde of green skins ahead of us. We have our Voidsmen along with us, after having press ganged them into helping out a little bit.
Yes.
At least as of recent. They have been debatably helpful.
I mean, objectively, if they are taking hits, they are useful. But
I feel like that's morally questionable to say.
Yeah. Well, I know, that's out of game. In game, they've been a great asset.
Great asset.
I seem to remember I named one of them, but I can't remember its name.
You did, and I had to rename it because you named the bloody character sheet, you bastard.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
So I had to
Yeah,
fix
you
that.
named the little guy. It was cute. He was named to Voidemir, I believe.
Voidemir.
By
Vladimir.
Voidemir.
Devil.
Poppin.
Yeah, that's Devil.
Yeah, Voidemir
Oh,
Poppin.
yeah. Oh, interesting.
That's
That's not going to be his name.
But yeah.
That's not going to be his name this time. His name is Jeremy this time.
Jeremy. The pipes are calling.
Now,
Jeremy.
this is where we were last time. Now, for those of you watching in the chat, you'll see things that the players cannot. The player's not looking,
Yes.
because if they are looking, I will peel them like a fucking onion.
I did instinctively go to tab, but I didn't do it.
Don't do it.
I haven't seen anything.
peel
I haven't
I
seen
will.
anything.
They will find you in a pickle jar. I will turn you into a pickle, and it won't be
What's
the funniest shit
interesting
you've ever
here,
seen.
I think I'm assuming there's been like a slight rewind of time, because I think we did open the door.
Did you?
Because I can see.
Oh, I know
like-
what happened. It's because I put something in there that you had vision of, and then I had to remove its vision. So you can
Right.
see like a preview. That's on me being silly and goobery.
I mean, I can't see what's in there now, but I can see that I
Good.
used to be able to.
Oh, who did we just have we just had a new follow. 1 second. Thank you very
What?
much to Spacino. I'm
Okay,
so
I'm
sorry,
going
I'm butchering
to
your name. Is
Move up here. I think that's
Span-
fine.
Cicinio?
Hey, buddy.
Um,
How you doing? You getting on
let's
alright
get 'em.
today, love?
My apologies there. I'm probably butchering your name horribly, but thank you very much for the follow.
Sorry, I've got audio only on your stream, by
there
the
we go.
way. Well, that's text only, really.
Don't worry. I was going to say, my apologies for the name butchery. I've tried. I cannot contort my... I can't even speak anyway, so we're already a bad start. Right.
Yeah, how are you, bud? Normally Devil would be with us in this game, but he's sick at the moment, it seems.
Yeah,
This is
so
what we play with Devil as well.
our dear devil then is
Mhm.
tragically sick. May he get well soon. May Nurgle's rot not cling to him too tightly.
On Easter Sunday.
I know.
Real bad piece of ligma.
Does that mean he'll come back in 3 days completely
You
fine?
joke, but I think there's someone with a unique illness, and they're letting him name it. He's considering naming it Ligma, by the way. This is no joke.
That's insane.
Honestly, kind of based.
Den butchers it. Okay, Devil butchers it worse. That's fine. I didn't butcher it nearly as badly as Devil. That is objectively a win for me. I'll take that.
You don't have to be good. You just have to be better than the other person.
Correct. Now we stop
Yeah,
the
for
Hamlet
context-
music because that's inappropriate music. We're in a intense combat situation.
Give me Adeptus Mechanicus OST or give me Death.
I think this is Millennial Rage.
I'm too young for that. Sorry, I'm not millennial.
I do have I have a few Darktide tracks here as well, actually.
You know what? Let's
Look,
kick this
honestly,
off.
the Dark Tide tracks are bangers. Let's fucking.
I'm
this is
gonna have
Rage.
my Voidsman
Mhm.
kick open the door. Oh. Oh. That's worrying.
Yep.
Down kind
What
of
can you
gives
see
a
from
quick
there? I'll have a
glance
look.
over to the remaining Voidsmen, trying to gauge if they've reacted poorly to this,
He looks
how I keep them
horrified.
together.
And in fact, as he turns around, he looks around. I knew those boys. Fuck! What the fuck have they done to them? There are what I can best describe as you enter this room. The smell of plasma burn, thick in the air. Bodies
Oh, no.
what two of the bodies have entire section of them blown apart, and the guy that is sort of this fella here is missing his entire upper torso.
Alright. Down will make a point of kind of barging through, let's see. Strong-minded, not jaded. Just kind of barging past them. Then throwing a glance back. Whatever they've done to them, it's too late now. Are you with me still? So we can get off this goddamn ship?
Almost to punctuate that, you hear the of a very heavy gun. And, would you like to all put me in some initiative, please?
Right. It's just clicking it and then hitting the initiative button, right?
Yeah, click your token, then click agility.
Yeah.
And
I just want to double check.
If someone wants to roll for the Voidsmen, you're more than welcome to do so. They are under your command still.
Oh yeah. Was I pink? I think I was pink.
You were pink.
You are whatever you want to be, my friend.
I remember me only having one. Is it not in here?
NPCs.
No.
How did they
I mean,
pick
you can do it. You've got more that
Let's
matter
see,
in the
player
situation.
sheet, boop.
Oh yeah.
NPC sheet.
It's a bit of a weird one then. Yeah, they don't ping you yet.
Did I
Wait,
set
you go
this one
first?
up? Let me just check if I did. If I didn't, what's his agility score? This guy's a bit different. 32. Is it 32 on here? No, it's not. We fixed that.
Hmm.
There we go.
The Voidsman rolled actually really well.
They're just that
Indeed.
good. They're elite gamers.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You go first. You're a voidsman. Now follow up.
How's the music, by the
Okay.
way? Is it too loud, too quiet?
It's a bit quiet for me, but I think I have it turned down anyway, so I'll just up it a little bit on my end.
Okay, first thing he'll do is... I think he's going to full move. So I think full move is... He's going to... I guess he's going to run.
Okay.
Which means he can run 18, right?
Yes, it should be satted on there for him, but yes.
1, 2,
Yeah, run 18.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You see him
8,
kind of turn
9.
and look, as on both sides are a pair of orc boys that were prepared.
10, 11, 12, 13. He'll duck behind this thing. I don't know how much cover it gives, but he'll end his turn ducked behind this thing.
Yeah, just so you remember, I'll mark him as having ran with a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
little
My
line
logic was,
up.
doesn't run mean it's harder to shoot me?
It
Yeah,
does.
Easy to
Yeah.
punch, hard to shoot.
Indeed.
If he's going to get shot, he may as well have a bonus to his dodge, right?
On retrospect,
as-
let me just quickly grab the Dark Heresy rulebook so I have them to hand in case I need to use them for things like critical wounds.
Don't know what we're talking about. Why would we need that?
Yeah, we don't
I
have
have
to
no idea.
We're not going to die. That's a good question. Actually, wait. When do our fate points reset? Is it every session?
Start every session, my friend.
Okay, cool. That's very good. I
That
only had one
reminds
left.
me. Almost to
Same,
punctuate
actually,
a
that's a very
concerning
good-
moment, Dmitri looks very faint. He grows pale and begins sliding down the wall. And is unconscious.
Oh no!
Down has a sudden memory of previous times he's dealt with rogue psychers, and he becomes very upset he doesn't currently have a pistol at hand.
Just okay.
He must be going through
Clock
his
him while he's down.
psychic feedback. It's fine. He'll be
Hey, happy
fine.
Easter to you too,
I
Spad.
snap a
Happy
glance
Easter to you
back
too.
at Conrad and the Voidsman. Any weird shit starts happening, bullet in him.
That's obviously. I mean, that's honestly a very good general rule in general.
I mean, he's one of them,
Weird
like,
shit happens, put a
psych,
bullet
isn't
in him.
he? He's a funny magic
Yeah.
man.
It is.
But he
Keeps
ain't one of
goddamn
them,
eye on him,
like...
yeah?
Is he one of them, like, ones that are Emperor says good? Or is he,
Fuck no.
Oh,
Well, technically,
what the
if he's
fuck's
with
doing on the
us-
ship?
technically he's with us, so by proxy, he does have the approval.
He has governmental approval, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna
And
fucking
in my time with him, he has not shown any problems.
We're gonna
physically.
fucking die.
Down kind of raises one eyebrow as if he had the
Physically.
choice, and then looks away.
And I reiterate, physically.
What was the other two voidsmen, by the way?
They are gonna.
They're
pan
onyxes.
out.
They are.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So they're gonna take a half move. Let's see, how much has this taken? Sorry, I haven't used this action in a while.
No, don't worry about it. It's all good. We're a little rusty. It's been,
She has a full
I want to
action,
say,
but,
about a month since last session.
Yeah, I think it has been about a month, yeah.
Yeah, 2 instances of 2 weeks. Yeah, it's definitely been a month.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. They can draw a bead on this guy, right? Oh, is this guy in cover from here?
He's hulking, but I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Oh, they are hulking, so plus 10 to hit rolls, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
Orcs are big lads. For anyone who doesn't know 40k very well, the orcs in 40k are very different from orcs in fantasy. They are absolutely roided up killing machines who can survive decapitation and have a penchant for big guns with lots of barrels on the end of them.
I think the major difference is obviously these orcs are in a sci-fi setting, so they have guns, and the fact that they're plants.
They're also mushrooms.
Other than that, they're kind of just what you expect
You're not
from an
going to get any
orc.
sympathetic Warcraft orcs here. These are very unsympathetic.
They're not plants, they're fungi, actually.
Yeah, that's true. They don't photosynthesize.
Yeah. Okay, no worries then. So, I'm going to have both Voidsmen semi-auto burst at this orc in the top.
Alright.
Actually,
Yes, they have slightly
Look, if-
different lasguns.
yeah,
If
I'm gonna
my
roll the top
Voidsman
one.
dies, canonically he's very, very, like, brave or reckless.
Roll to hit, no aim. This is within short range.
I think everyone's going to be within short range, I'll be honest.
Plus 10. That is 1 hit.
It
Going against him?
is. Let's see if he dodges, shall we? Because they do no dodge.
Oh, fuck, it's the body as well. That's like the worst odds of doing anything.
I've got a feeling they're not going to do any damage.
So he fails his dodge roll.
Damage.
Rolling damage. Yeah, fucking, yeah, nothing.
The
That's
lasbolt
nothing.
strikes armor and does little more.
Weirdly, Billy, it is pen 1, not pen 0, as a side.
Yeah, I remember that being a problem last
Oh.
time. It doesn't come up.
Still not relevant to the bulkhead.
I was going to say, I still don't think that does any damage.
Yeah, these are quite
what?
short range, but a little bit more power.
Oh, what location does his cover cover?
His
little
cover
dependent.
will cover, I guess, if he's, how to put it, like, he's kind of leaning with his gun in his right hand, he's kind of flicking over, so I guess... Actually,
Like
no.
everywhere but the right arm.
Yeah, I get. I'm trying to think logistically. Maybe it's
Yeah,
more
it
like his
always
left's
varies.
on show, but his right's uncovered.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah.
Right leg, right arm would not have cover bonuses.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about the leg. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. This Voidsman will also semi-auto burst, same as before. We're just hoping for the best at the moment. Semi-auto modifiers a plus 10 because he's a hulking. That
Ooh.
is 2 hits.
Ooh.
I forget, can you dodge more than once a turn? I don't think you can.
Not unless you have
no,
a special
can't.
talent.
Nope.
Yeah,
Right,
you
well, in
only
that
get one
case,
reaction to dodge.
damage.
So locations are right arm, and then
There's a second one hit.
I need to go quickly check the hit locations. There we go. Right arm, and then right arm again.
2 in the right arm.
So if he doesn't roll dog shit on damage, this could actually be quite good.
Yeah, the orcs don't have any armor on their arms, if memory serves.
I feel like they're pretty tough just in general, though.
5 and 8,
Okay.
both 10-1.
Nothing and 3.
Oh, it's something at least.
That's
With
3
those
damage.
only scoring hits, you managed to hurt the orc, who appears on further glance to be already a bit injured.
Good job, Voidemir. Good lad.
Makes sense. They've fought these guys.
Conrad.
Conrad.
Right. Let me have a quick look at my movement again.
That's a solid wall.
That's a solid wall, my friend. You cannot shoot through that, even with your mighty weapon.
No. I'm planning on moving. That's why I was looking at my movement.
Maybe if you had a las
weird.
cannon, then we'll discuss that.
Sorry, my
Yeah, all I'm saying is, Ogre Arrayer and Auspex lets you see people through like 10 meters of sheet metal.
How does the movement thing work? Because it's like
mean?
half move is like equivalent to your
It is on your
Agility
stats, my
score.
friend.
Agility bonus.
It is also written down in your stats. So in your movement section.
Yeah, it
you have
disappeared. That's why I'm asking it. It was all zeros when I went on my sheet.
Super weird. So agility, half move is your agility bonus. Full move
Right.
is double. Charge is
Okay.
triple, and run is times 6.
Times 6. Fuck. Let me do quick maths in my head. I'm not very good at maths.
What's your agility bonus?
24. Right, got it.
I don't think that's your agility.
No, I
That's
I
his
figured it
run.
out.
Yeah.
I'm going
You also
to.
have sprint, don't forget, which does factor,
Nah.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, I can add like my agility bonus to my thing. Hey. Oh wait, that was one sheet. I'm going to.
Mhm.
Like, physically, I'm going to run, but in the sort of like narrative, I'm going to slowly walk up to here, see what's happening, and then suddenly have a burst of speed to move to here, and then slide into cover.
Okay.
But I have run, so I also have the little lightning, very very frightening on me.
Yep, so you have a ran. That is your full turn. Down. What are you gonna do?
Hate to be that guy. But I'm also gonna run.
Ah.
We'll get to.
For reference,
Yeah, I'm
these
gonna
crates here are about like torso height, so you could jump on top
Yeah.
of them.
Okay. I'm gonna want to stay in cover. Thank you very much.
There you go. Move
Yeah,
on.
I'm crouched behind mine. I
I'll have
slid
ran
into
to-
it.
I'll have ran to here. Sorry.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna
There's a
swing
reason
around
I
my
didn't choose
flamer.
that.
Oh, didn't you run? Oh wait, no, you reaction fire, can't you?
Yeah, my mind. I have an MIU which lets me use my it's a free action technically.
Yes, it is.
So my flamer, its promethium tank slowly dwindling down, snaps around to face the orc to my north, and belches a gout of flame across the crates in front of me as I duck for cover. So, fuck, I've forgotten how flame weapons work, man. I'm sorry. I think
an
it's a
agility
raw
test,
agility
memory
check.
serves.
It's a raw agility
Yeah.
test. Yeah, no modifiers.
It's like a saving throw thing.
He fails, so I roll a damage.
He also rolls another one for being set on fire.
Yeah.
But 11
Uh,
energy, and that is just in general.
Pen 2 to the
and
body.
To the body, so...
Yeah, I think they always resolve against the body.
Yes, so... Pen 2 would make this a soak of 6, so he takes 5 damage. Enjoy the realm of Jim Rask.
Ooh.
I mean, he's on fire now at least.
He is on fire, which means he'll probably die next turn.
He should die, but we'll
Which
have to see.
Is this turn, in fact? I think you should just take the damage, if memory serves.
Combat, conditions and damage, fire, weapons of flame quality, yada yada. Once character's on fire, he suffers 1d10 energy damage, ignoring armor but not toughness, and takes 1 point of fatigue per round until extinguished.
Oh, so he could take no damage from
10
it.
is that.
Yeah, 1d10. And then if he doesn't die, he has to make a willpower test to actually take any actions on his turn. 7, ignores armor but not toughness, which should, I think, kill him?
It does kill him. Yep, he incinerates,
Okay.
screaming.
Another gout of flame. Let me just knock down my ammo marker again as I'm looking at it. my flame is feeling a lot lighter today.
Yeah, that
That's
it
not
is.
a good thing.
The first orc will charge,
Yeah.
running in.
Oh, he can charge across the boxes. Okay.
Yep, he's going to
That's
barrel
what you
over the
meant by
boxes.
saying yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucked, buddy. That's a +20 to hit.
That is a +20 to hit, and he's going to bring his chopper of substantial size down with him.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't come after me,
melee
if I'm being honest.
hit. Now, I've also fixed the damage numbers, so
Yeah.
damage numbers will be better now. So, he is charging, so we know aim. He is charging, and it's a +20.
Yeah.
Now they have no noted skills, so he
56.
try and dodge this.
Yeah, I think
That's
that hits.
to the body. He can make a dodge roll.
Can he? He doesn't have it
Yeah.
known.
So
Try
Oh,
it.
is that? It's
Minus
not.
20.
It's not a requirement.
just -20. So he make an agility test at -20. So he has a 15% chance of
He
not
has
getting hit in the
15%
head
of
and
dying.
dying. Fuck! Oh, it did it automatically.
Hey
so his
there,
dice roll is 28. It's still a failure.
Kiri,
That's-
welcome to
Yeah,
the
okay.
stream.
It wouldn't. It would have been a
Seems
failure
to be
either
this
way.
hour. Yeah, we streamed a little earlier for Dark Heresy.
Okay, so resolve damage. Let's see if he fucking dies.
He was always a reckless man.
He was a reckless man. He'll die a very reckless man.
Jeremy, silly Jeremy.
Let me roll damage then.
What a weird name as
Yes,
well,
for those who are wondering,
Jeremy.
we stream a little earlier this time of the day, just so Devil can make it. So, not on normal times. Ooh, that is 9 pen 2.
This might not kill him. Advanced NPCs, avoidment, so 2. He has.
Where is this hitting?
This 2.
Body?
Body.
They are at the same locations.
Oh yeah, they're all the
So
same.
4 soak, 5 wounds. He has 3 wounds left.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
As the chopper choppers into his fucking chest,
Mm-hmm.
gouging out like flesh and tearing at metal. I figure.
Oh yes, he is in a lot of pain.
I don't think his suit's magically sealed anymore. If it was,
And let me just see this guy's movement real quick. Stomping
see
out
that,
in
though.
a heavier step than even his fellow orcs, he has a move of 3 for half move. What's all the commotion here then?
Well.
well.
Yumis!
What's all this then?
What are you doing here? Try to steal my loot? Oh yeah, trying to steal my loot? Take my
These
stuff.
orcs are these creatures are very annoying.
Is that what you're
That's
trying
about
to do?
right, Xenos scum.
I'm gonna rip
Hand
your
it
fucking
over.
guts out and chew him up.
Are these
You're
not?
welcome to try.
He
These not
then
demons?
pulls out a gun about the size of his body, and you see him load up what you're not sure is explosives, plasma, or whatever, on this gun that's got a Gatling gun at the front, and what appears to be a plasma cannon underneath, as he loads his chain-fed weapon with a squig on the top of it, clanks the thing together, and takes fire at the first person not in cover.
What the hell
Being
is
this
this?
fella.
He's in cover, technically.
He's going to... I think he can aim, so he's just going to fire this bad boy.
Yeah, they're inaccurate, so you just have to shoot.
Oh, yeah,
Or
they're
if we use
inaccurate, aren't they?
a
No, actually,
movement.
is this one accurate? Yeah, it is
I believe
inaccurate.
so.
And it overheats, so there's a small chance it blows up in his face. He is going to
Please immediately. He can
semi-auto this. So, he is going to do a ranged hit. He cannot aim.
What the hell is this? What weapon does he have? Is this normal?
There is no
I've
normal.
never met a Xenos like this before, so I can't really say.
This
we
orc
sure
appears
that
to be
this-
in a kind of what you could imagine from old Terran records to be a pirate outfit, sort of.
Yar, me laddies.
Are you sure this thing is not a demon?
I'm
That's-
relatively confident. 50, it's a miss, thank fucking god.
Yep. 4 rounds, punch
Off.
all around. Target 36, holy shit.
Yeah, it's
that right?
pretty inaccurate.
What's his
You know,
range?
look
Oh,
at
maybe
it.
it's base
Abysmal.
6. Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
he's an abysmal shot. His gun just hits hard.
Yeah, thank God for him, because he would not have survived that hit. As you hear the orc subtly,
I dodge
as
it.
subtly as an orc can be, getting very angry and smacking his gun and twatting the squig on top of it.
How does
Stupid
melee
fucking
work with
squig.
these guys?
Stupid squig aim bear. Make me look crap for the boys. Voidsman, what would you like to do?
How does melee work with the Voidsman? What can they use for
technically be
melee?
using an improvised weapon if they
Yes.
don't have any weapons marked. That's not good. Disengage. Have him just fucking. He's wounded.
He's
But
very
that's
wounded.
not
Back
his
the line.
character. Jeremy's. That's not Jeremy's character.
Jeremy stands and fights to the death, does he?
Oh, Voidsman Jeremy, back the line. We'll patch you up. Yeah, add any more? Are you dying on me?
I can't feel my lungs.
He thinks that you're technically his superior, so he's like, very well.
I have to make a command check, do I?
You know what? Why not do
yeah,
that?
make me a command check. I won't make it cost you anything other than the roll. So
Let's see if you can convince
overcome
Jeremy.
this man's fight or flight instincts.
Do I have any bonuses?
How well do you think you know
No.
Jeremy?
Not well
You
at
don't.
all. I know his name.
Then no. Honestly, knowing his name is better
I
than
know.
some of his commanding officers, to be fair.
Fucking hell!
Jeremy, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna torture you alive.
Jeremy actually takes that as like, well, I better do this anyway. He's gonna torture me alive.
God.
It actually encourages him, and he's going to try. He's gonna all-out attack with an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Watch kill it. So have him roll a weapon skill check.
Okay.
Do Voidsmen have low tech weapon training?
I'm going to say for the purposes of this, yes.
Okay, no.
I didn't
worries.
think
Give
about
him a
that, I'll be perfectly honest. If you listen,
Yeah.
these guys were made
weapon
very last
skill
minute.
check, all out attack. I've got the stats for improvised weapons, so we'll go through it as you roll, yeah?
I mean, all-out attack gives plus 30, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay, I
And
think.
plus 10 because he's hulking as well.
Okay, so he gets a plus 40 to his weapon
Mhm.
skill.
He does.
He succeeded.
He
Okay,
does.
so that's hitting a 25, so he's hitting them in the left arm, and he rolls 1d10, -2, plus strength bonus. His strength bonus is 2, so just roll 1d10 flat.
Let's see how he does.
Just- Oh, I pressed the wrong buttons. Sorry, I forgot to put the roll in there.
/R 1d10.
7.
7. That actually does damage.
No pen, left arm.
Yeah. Good damage.
Yeah, he's screaming like it's a victory.
I mean, an unaugmented human hurting an orc with an improvised weapon is pretty good, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he just hitting him with the las gun.
Skulls for the golden throne.
Hmm.
Well, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's the golden throne, bro.
Yeah.
Skulls are literally part of the aesthetic.
Yeah.
There's nothing out of the ordinary for somebody to say skulls for the golden throne.
Hmm.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Well, that's Jeremy.
Indeed. Or the other two. One narrowly avoiding fist-sized bullets. For anyone wondering, a rebooter, or flash git, as it's often called, is an orc. It's a bit too extreme for the average orc.
He's a little
They
bit
get big.
extra.
They're very extra. They have extra teeth, in fact.
Ooh, extra currency.
Exactly. There is an orc tribe that throw more teeth and often get beaten up because of that, actually. That is the thing.
Sorry, I gotta read the rules how this works.
Actually, orcs do have teeth in their inventory. That is a thing. That's actually what they come with. Oh, yeah, you can loot the orc teeth if you really want. It's orcish currency. What are you trying to do?
Melee.
Protect us.
Melee.
One sec, I'm nearly done. Okay, alright, so...
Melee
Um,
works.
Measuring tool, cone, 30 degrees.
Melee.
Oh, you trying to suppress it?
Okay, alright. Yes. This Voidsman,
Mhm.
at the bottom, Voidemir, is going to bring his lasgun out and make a semi-auto burst as part of a suppressing fire action. As a hail of las bolts cut by. So, this is his kill zone.
Mhm.
Set this to linger, actually.
So anything moves in that area, he shoots.
So, all targets in the kill zone must make a -10 pinning test, which is a willpower test.
Okay. I'll start with the freebooter.
Rebooter. Hardly know her.
That's a no. How about the boys? I imagine not, but let's find out. No.
Okay, both are pinned.
Okay.
So, this is how you make characters that can't aim for shit be actually helpful.
Send them into melee.
So if they are pinned,
Mhm.
they can only take a half action in combat
Okay.
and have a -20 to ballistic skill.
Holy shit.
If they're not in cover, they must make their next turn to reach cover or move away from the attacker if there's no cover they can reach. If he is in cover, they cannot leave cover except to retreat, and if they are retreating, it's only if they can reach another piece of cover.
Okay.
At the end of each of their turns, they can make another willpower test to overcome being pinned. If he's in cover or has not been shot at, he gains a +30 to the test. So at the moment, it's -20 ballistic skill, and they get a half action on their turns.
Okay.
And then I also get to roll to see if I hit anyone, but with abysmal rolls. So I'm going to roll with the lasgun.
This way he
Roll
rolls
to hit.
100 and fucking blows the lasgun.
No aim, short range.
Which is the only way you can blow a lasgun.
Semi-auto.
Genuinely.
And
Yeah, it's
additional
very
melee.
reliable.
Are you fucking kidding me? That hit something?
Holy shit.
That was a -20 modifier because of the pinning test, by the way.
Holy fuck.
So, instead, the character makes a hard ballistic skill test to see if he has comprised anything. If the ballistic skill test succeeds, the GM assigns the hit to a random target within the kill zone, with every extra 2 degrees of success scoring an extra against another random victim. So,
Is that
pick
two?
2 people I hit. Yeah, he gets 2 hits.
Well-
you get to just assign them randomly. 1 to each.
Yeah? I mean, there's only 2 there, so. Roll me damage.
Okay. So the first hit would have been. Sorry, this is the kind of thing that once I learn the hit location of, it's way easier. So it goes. Both these shots going to be into someone's left arm, by the way, for reference.
Okay.
Please don't be garbage damage, or I'm going to be very upset. Well, that's.
The first last shot
Yes.
will hit the orc standing on the crate. It literally fizzles off his muscles. The second one,
It's pen 1.
pen
for
1,
reference.
there's a wall in
Left
between him and that left arm.
Yeah.
So that wall gives 2. So 6, pen 1. So take 1. But his soak, what was his soak again? On that arm. His soak on that arm is, it's actually not much better than normal orc. So I'm gonna say the wall absorbs it. In that instance.
Unfortunately, Drip has not bought him higher armor points. Okay, this Voidsman is going to dart for cover,
Yeah.
and he's going to take a there you go. Against this orc, he's going to take a single shot.
All right.
He's got this.
No
I believe in
aim,
them.
Short range, standard. Fails. It whiffs, goes wide. The
Will
last
she?
bot kind of cuts the air, ionizing it as it passes.
Now, someone I expect to probably make the shot.
You've got this, Conrad.
Why did you jinx me? Why did you just jinx me
You
by
deserve
saying
it. You hit
that?
every shot with silly damage.
Conrad has never
I
missed.
didn't. Actually, against orcs, I have a really bad record of hitting.
He's actually just scared.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not scared of demons. Scared of orcs.
Some demons are scared of
um,
orcs, to be fair.
Who wouldn't?
If they fucking should be.
Conrad looks at the situation, and as much as he wants to get rid of the higher risk target, he wants to also limit the deaths that happen, and so he's going to focus his aim at the one that is in melee with his fellow comrade.
Okay.
I think I get a negative to shooting at someone in melee.
-20?
Yes.
I'm going to
There's a
aim and
chance you could
shoot.
hit the person they're melee with.
Half aim, short range.
Don't forget you get a
Standard shot.
+10 because the orc's hulking.
Yeah, oh, that is good. And then I get a +2 from the modified stock and a +10 for accurate, I believe.
Yeah.
So I have a +20. Oh, I accidentally hit enter. If you can just add 22 to that.
So that'd be a hit with 1 degree of success, which I don't think triggers the bonus from accurate, but
No.
you still get a hit.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
roll
just a
damage.
regular hit.
So that's the body, by the way.
Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on a second, I'll do it manually.
What happened to your sheet?
That's never worked.
I can see his
1d10
number.
plus. Oh, right, you have to zoom. It's because
Yeah,
of the
7,
weird
10,
thing.
1.
7 pen 1.
7 pen 1.
Oh, also it ignores the unnatural. The orc, I think, has 1 unnatural toughness bonus. It ignores that.
So he'd
Yeah,
have
if
soak 4 because I'm pretty sure the actually what's his armor on his body. Orc boy Bode armor is 3, so it'd be 2. Let's bring it down to soak 7, and then non-natural toughness ignored, so that's going to be soak 6. So he is soak 6. So he takes 1 damage.
okay, 1 damage.
Yeah.
It's very swingy, my shots. I've just been lucky. So I take a pot
Nice.
shot at this guy. It doesn't seem to do any
You hit
notable
the orc
damage
at
to him.
the thickest of his armor.
Yeah.
And you were trying to vary your shot, considering there's a very small chance it hits the guy in front of him.
Exactly.
Question. If I was standing here, right,
Yes.
I'm on top of this crate, right? And I were to cast flame downwards towards the orc boy and the freebooter behind him, would that catch Jeremy?
Yes.
Because I'm standing like above him with a flamer over his head against a target at equal height and then a hulking target
Considering it's
behind him.
Promethium, napalm basically, yes.
Okay.
You would be leaking
Well,
napalm onto his head.
We'll have to do something stupider then. I'm gonna use the run action. Oh,
Okay.
fuck, no, this will still actually hit him, so never mind.
Can you not, like, go here or something to shoot one of them?
Yeah, but I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I would go for the funny thing over anything that's optimal. I'm not playing this for to do the optimal strategy all the time.
Yeah, fuck the orc boy. I'm gonna wait. Can I rephrase that?
Too late.
I'm gonna
Nope.
full move
Smart
over
artists.
hither,
Old man the orc.
He wouldn't want it anyway. He's a blimmin' fun guy.
and I'm gonna dump another gout of Promethium against the freebooter now.
Okay.
Just sending Jeremy to his death.
So agility test. Fucking hell! All right,
He
never mind
dodges.
then, you bastard.
He
You got
ducks
crit.
as the
That's
flame
a round
splats the
down.
wall.
Don't you have other priorities right now, like the asshole shooting you?
I'm just too good
I
at
didn't
it.
shoot him.
And that's my turn.
Gork and Mork's watching me, Yumi. Who's watching you?
Which one's watching you?
Both. I
Wow.
thinks.
Who's Gork and Mork?
You'll see him soon enough.
Oh, are they a person?
Oh yeah, you'll see him.
Oh, okay.
Gorka, I hardly knew it.
The orc will obviously only be able to take a half action.
Yep, and he has to get to cover because he's not in cover currently from the attacker. So it's a half action move no matter what.
That is
It's
cover.
true. He's out of the kill zone too. I think
Yep.
he makes him a pinning test. That has been his action. Then he makes a pinning test now, which is with plus 30, I believe.
Indeed.
He did
See,
get
so
shot
shit.
at.
Willpower.
Oh, he did get shot at. So yeah, sorry, plus 0 still.
Still pinned
Yeah,
down,
he's still pinned.
but no longer restricted to one half action, I think.
Still
Or is
under
that
the
from
effects
pinning?
of pin.
Ah,
That's
okay.
from pinning, yeah.
This guy's
Um,
in cover. He's been shot at,
Yep,
but he's still
and he's-
in cover.
So yeah, still has a half action, then it's a plus 0 pin.
He's going to take his half action by shooting the guy who tried to flamethrower him.
You bastard.
He aims his snaz gun down at you, and you see the
Okay,
barrel
I did.
spin.
I mean, what's the
Negative-
likelihood that this actually hits?
Negative 20 ballistic skill, by the way.
Negative 20.
Spin.
Fuck.
Yeah, baby, I love suppressing fire. It's so
Ooh,
good.
what the- You know what?
6.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I think.
On second thoughts,
Yeah, he still could hit.
He
Yeah.
could move from his cover to cover that's right next to you.
you could also just move down here because this is a thick wall.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
Yeah, pinning test, and then the suppressing fire around next turn because it's no longer relevant.
That's actually a really good thing that you just did there. That's quite smart.
Where am I? Willpower.
It's all definitely
No
down
modifiers, isn't
orders.
it? Because I've been
I
shot.
assert.
But he's been shot at.
Yeah, no mods to plus 0.
Still pinned, but
Clear it next turn because the suppressing fire is going to end, I guess.
yeah, he's behind a thick wall from the guy, so it's can't really suppress him from there.
Jeremy, suppressing fire.
Jeremy isn't going to do that. You know what Jeremy's going to do.
What
Would
is
you like to
Jeremy
try
gonna
another? You want to try another command test to make him disengage? Or have you given up on Jeremy?
Jeremy, you're gonna fucking die. Get your fucking head together and move.
do? Command
But-
test.
I like how this is just me being stubborn.
There we go. 2 degrees.
Okay,
The words
fine.
get through to him.
How much movement do I get after I disengage?
Disengage is a half move, I believe. So it's
The full action, though.
But it's a
free.
full action,
Full
but you get a
action,
half
yeah.
move.
And he doesn't get to smack you on your way out.
Okay, you're gonna go boop, boop, boop.
Considering the chopper-sized tear in his plate right now, I think he appreciates not being chopped again.
Yeah. That's the end
Got
of
this.
his turn.
How about the other
Got this
two?
one, Conrad.
The actual competent ones, what are they doing, Onyx?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Also, they've been very lucky to even survive this long.
They have. They have
It's-
really.
It's a good commander, I assure you. They're just gonna take a pot shot each.
Okay.
Standard attack.
It's the fact that they don't have a
I'm gonna
helmet that's
say
saving
that
them.
crate gives 1 armor, though it is filled with ammunition.
Awesome.
That's worrying.
Shit, I did completely forget about that. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
That's a very fair
That could go
point.
badly, couldn't it? You're in the armory.
Yeah, that's worrying.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a good hit.
That's a very good
in the
hit.
Head, by the way.
Oh shit.
that's probably
head.
worrying.
Fuck!
No damage.
I've rolled so many ones.
You dome him in the head and he just looks more angry.
We're not great against orcs. Put more demons in here.
Yeah. Let him shoot more demons.
I'm
Let him
completely
play
kidding.
again.
I'm
Oh,
completely
you want more
kidding.
demons?
There's...
You heard that, chat. You heard that. They were wanting demons.
No. I said saints.
Okay, that's a hit to the body.
It is a hit to the
Well,
body.
actually, the saints would probably
7
kill
energy
us.
damage, N1. You think that's still no damage, or if it is, it's 1 damage?
I
It's
think it might be 2.
1.
Oh.
You
You're doing nothing to them.
Conrad!
Now,
you're
admittedly,
going
this is the peak
shit.
Lasgun experience. It's, you know,
True, it's true. This is
the
this is
Lasgun killed
accurate.
just about every other alien life form in the galaxy. It's
If you had
just
18 more
Didn't-
voidsmen, it would be completely fine.
Yeah. And artillery attacking the spot. And a Lehman Russ tank.
and a sergeant with like an actual bolt gun or something.
And then also a Rogel Dawn tank.
There.
And also Rogel Dawn.
And also
Oh,
Rogel
yeah.
Dawn.
If you can find him.
Yeah, well, he's right over there.
No, he's
But-
wearing a Centurion suit in a corner.
right next to the two exact
I thought he was
copies
in
of
Norfolk
Horus
currently.
Lubacar.
Nah, that's a completely different guy.
I'm going
Or-
to proceed to get rid of the only perceived threat I can see at the moment because the other one disappeared. I'm going to shoot at this boy.
All right.
He probably has some form of cover, but he's not in. Wait, he's not technically in melee with down, is he?
They haven't struck each other yet, so no.
Yeah, not
Okay, so I'm not going to get that debuff. And I'm going to half aim, obviously.
Yeah,
Short
plus 10.
ranged. Yes, so it's a plus 22.
Also, don't you reroll once the damage because you're a guardsman?
Only if someone else has shot at that thing.
Which they have.
All I'm saying is, everyone's been shooting at it.
Yeah.
Hammer of the Emperor would apply here.
Um,
Ooh.
That is a body hit, by the way.
Okay.
That's with both 2d10.
Don't worry, the max is only 3 additions to my
It is.
to my damage.
But unless you roll
The max
utter
is two.
dog
The max is
water, you're gonna kill him.
Well, 2 extra.
Yeah. So yeah, 3d10. Max 3d10.
Let's see how brutal this is gonna be.
Not very good.
Reroll that one, babes.
Oh, true. Reroll the
Hammer
one.
the
Hold on a
Emperor.
second.
Hammer it. I hardly know it. Wow.
Sorry, I put the plus 3 in. It was another one. So it's 12.
12 damage to the body.
What pen you got again?
Pen 1.
Pen 1.
I ignore unnatural
The
toughness.
box is no longer giving the pen, so ignore natural toughness as well. He has, let's see,
Not
it's
rolling well on these.
is it 4? No. Take 1 off the armor, makes it 7. Take 1 off 6. So 6. Well,
6 damage.
That's a dead orc. As you lance him
Boom.
straight through the chest, through what you assume are orcish vital organs.
Does the bolt go through it? It just like whizzes past down slightly. He's like, fuck!
You're almost certain he singed your fucking cloak, by the way.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
You see Doan like step on his cloak a little bit because it's on fire.
And canonically, with that roll, I 100% knew what I was doing.
Oh yeah.
Like I probably was slightly
It's a
intentional.
very clean shot. You aimed sort of
Such
where
a
you
good
assumed its
shot.
heart might be, but you know.
I
It
think
works.
things I've been fighting recently don't seem to have vital organs.
I'm gonna dump some
Demons,
thunder
orcs.
and then dump some more flame on the guy. Give me that agility test, sexy boy.
More agility for the orcish.
You're calling the orc a sexy boy.
I like big men.
You're really into this whole fuck the orc thing, aren't you?
He needs orcish
No.
content, and he needs it now. In the words of our Lord Sessinta.
That is body 10 damage, pen 2.
So his Baudet, pen 2. So that would be a soak of 6. So he takes 4 damage.
4 energy damage, and then an agility test seems on fire as well.
Is he burning?
Burn, baby, burn. I don't know if that's a success or not. I think it's a success.
I'm gonna say
would
yes,
assume it's
and we'll check later.
No,
yeah. My instinct would be
I
to
think
say
it's a success.
no, but I don't
Yeah,
care.
you lance him
Does it
with
meet
flame.
the target?
All right.
Yeah. Okay, that is.
Yeah, I'm too
my
D and
turn.
D pilled.
Shoot me, bitch! Come on. Oh, sorry. I action ran, by the way. I just like
Okay.
ran a very. I went.
Is when that weird gun that has everything also has a blade on it, and he just attacks you.
Oh, he's got a chopper. Don't worry.
Come on,
Oh.
get me. Drop me up, bitch.
Don't worry, I'll send Jeremy in. Jeremy has it.
He's
I'm gonna have them run. For my guys,
yeah.
and that'll be their turn.
Jeremy was told by a commanding officer to not go in, so Jeremy will not go in. He will still investigate though. What's the movement on 1 again?
His run will be like 18.
We'll just quickly do it then with a ruler tool.
You whoosh him over there.
Is he gonna fucking door peek?
He's gonna move over to there.
Oh, he's fucked.
He doesn't see anything, so he keeps moving.
I can see him hiding around the corner.
I know.
All-
He can't. He's investigating the area. He can still move, and he would move to here and go.
Jeremy, I swear to
click,
the fucking
click.
Emperor.
A
The lad
prepared
line.
shot as
Okay.
let me see.
I am
That's-
running.
That's basically point blank as well.
Yeah, but
I am running.
yeah,
range-
-20. We can hope. He's definitely not pinned.
no aim. Submit. Point blank. Semi.
Look, Jeremy's an idiot.
minus
You're
20.
so fucking dead. Jeremy, fuck.
He didn't know where the
9?
guy had gone. Let's
Oh,
see
he's
if I
been hit.
dodge.
That's a 90. Which would hit him in.
He might dodge.
Jeremy,
no-
you're losing your left leg if you survive this.
There's no
Let's see.
debuff to his dodge, right?
No.
However, I think
Making
all
it.
4 of those hit.
He didn't dodge.
I think all
Wait, was it semi-auto shot?
semi-auto shot. He can't. I think there is single. There is single, but I didn't do that because why would an orc shoot once?
If it is semi-auto,
Yep.
it's every 2 degrees of success.
So,
it's just 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
Both into
Right.
the left leg. You're so fucking dead, Jeremy. You dumbass bitch. Well, oh my god. Okay, the first shot. Holy shit.
The first shot
second
does
uh-oh.
nothing.
Let me just
Okay,
roll
Jeremy.
The
it
second
again.
shot
Is
killed him.
it not doing the pen properly? Oh, it's
It says
just,
pen 2.
let's try one more time.
Pen 2.
It's 1d5 pen.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah,
pen-
yeah.
varied.
Oh, it's not rolling.
Keep rolling.
It wouldn't have mattered. He would have been
Ah,
dead.
It's not actually doing it.
That's weird.
Well, it doesn't
Wait,
really matter.
Where's it getting pen 2 from in the stat sheet then?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's dead.
So you hear from the other side, I found him! Ah! As just this fucking loud as fuck gun just starts firing, and you see like blue light flashing. And Jeremy is
I'm sorry, Emperor Corn.
no more.
God damn, that Jeremy was an absolute idiot.
Jeremy? Jeremy! Oh, fucking hell.
Why didn't he listen to the orders of Down?
Yeah, Down, definitely a military superior. He's definitely very helpful and has good advice. He's
Wait.
definitely not a retired cop.
It was good advice.
He
I
was
can
1
tell
month
you
off
from experience.
retirement.
Then maybe you should have
Retirement?
thought about that. You guys retire?
Yeah,
You have retirement?
yeah.
Down is saying this when he's technically retired.
Don't you in the guard?
They wouldn't
alright.
allow me.
Oh. Join the Navy.
In the Navy.
Way better.
Are they hiring?
I mean,
Always.
yeah.
Can they get me off this job whatever job I'm on now?
Considering why that you're here for who knows what reason, probably not.
Oh,
Not unless
right.
you're,
Also,
unless you're blood related to a superior commander, like an admiral.
Also,
No.
these boys need you to do this job so they live. So they're
Listen,
inclined
guys.
to be like, nah, mate, not a chance, bro.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but listen to Down's orders so that you don't die.
Yeah.
Move in closer and set up a cordon. I'll check the room first, then move in after me. Yeah.
Alright.
It's
just,
breach and clear tactics.
just don't have you be the one be breached, yeah?
Down, what are we gonna do about the other door?
One behind us.
Yes. Do
Just
you want me
keep
to
an
set
eye
up
on
there?
You pull back a little bit, see if they pop out. We'll handle it from here. Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, man. I'm gonna need you to engage, and I mean engage when we get a chance. Keep him tied up. This is gonna be rough fucking going. And then on their turn, I'm gonna have them move. This guy's gonna half move.
Hmm.
Let me check. Is Overwatch a half action? Is it a full action?
You can't shoot us all.
Overwatch is a full.
If I told you full
Um,
auto is 8 shots,
Yeah, that's horrifying. But you have to hit them all. That's the thing.
he would.
All right, I'm gonna have this Voidsman set up an Overwatch. which would be a 45-degree cone.
Wait, I just remembered it's not unreliable if it's the Orc holding it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not unreliable.
So you can aim.
But it... No, it's still inaccurate.
Oh,
it's just not
inaccurate.
unreliable.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the Voidsman.
Okay.
Oh, no, Conrad, sorry.
Comrade, what are you doing?
Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I'm going to. Sorry, did you say Overwatch is a full action?
Yes.
Oh shit, we're doing
Okay.
XCOM tactics now, are we?
Well, I was going to move up and then like set up a Overwatch.
Conrad, check the crates. There might be something useful for us.
Very well. I will half move up to here.
I'm going to say searching the crates is going to be a full action.
Okay, never mind. I don't half move. I'm going to just search the crate below me. This one here.
Okay, the crate here. So I'm going
Give me
to
a
mark
fucking flying
in.
grenade.
We're going to call this. We're going to have a little C written on this. So the crate here is filled with a number of combat shotguns with mostly standard issue shells, but a few different looking shells, shall we say, as well.
Hey, down.
Yeah.
There's weapons in here that I believe are superior to the weapons of our fellow comrades. You reckon it's worth them switching out?
You guys know how to use shotguns?
Yeah. I mean, these things are just sort of scratch fit shit from our own world, like a local brand. That's good.
I figure shotguns would be better in close quarters.
I mean, yeah.
You trained? I know it can be hard to accommodate for weapon kick when you ain't used to it if you're using las guns all the time.
I'm not a guardsman. I've trained with a shotgun.
Fair enough, works for me. Conrad, chuck us some. One for me too, yeah?
I could, but I don't have any actions left on my turn.
No worries. I'll burst in, get the Voidsman armed.
Got it.
Actually, sorry, I know this is probably gonna be a fucking nuisance. Whilst we're here and we have the Overwatch set up,
Yeah.
I am going to check this crate in front of me.
Okay. We're gonna mark this with a, I don't know, a T. Why not?
CT counter terrorists.
Counter terrorist. So the T crate, crate Tertius, I guess we can say. That sounds 40k-ish.
Tectonic grenades.
Grenades. Oh, fuck no. That grenade. That crate appears to contain grenades. Frag grenades.
Any specific? Okay, all frags.
Yeah, you don't get crack grenades, buddy.
Oh, I meant
not
like
the ship.
Oh,
not the ship.
Blind grenades. Or
There's some blind grenades.
Mm.
There's 3 blind grenades, and the rest are crack. The rest are bleh, frag.
Psych grenades.
Psych out grenades, fuck me.
Yeah,
You
where's my
wish.
psych out grenades, man? What the fuck? Come on, dude.
We might need them against demons. Would it work against demons?
I like how you're so locked in on anti-demons because you've been given evidence to actually focus on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've
Dimitri's just giving you a
fought two
funny
of them.
look, because, you know...
No,
Psych out
he's
grenades.
passed out. he's blooming
I wonder
pale
if
and
Psycho's
passed out.
powers work when they're dreaming.
Oh, 100% they do. I mean, that's half of what powers... There's some instances of, like, navigators where it's just implied that they do it via dreaming.
Alright.
Stun grenades in here.
Stun grenades, yes.
Okay, am I able to pocket them as part of the search, or will
No.
that be a next turn thing?
That'll be next turn.
No problem. No problem.
And, almost punctuate that. He's going to step out here.
Okay, a semi-auto burst comes from our Voidsman to see if he'll pin him.
Okay.
Sorry, one second.
Does it also pin the ally?
Maybe, yes, I guess.
Oh, does Overwatch then go straight to pinning?
Overwatch can go straight to pinning, yeah. Overwatch is really fucking good.
Because it rarely came up when we played it last.
Well, everyone was just doing single shots or snipers and shit, and you can't ping with a sniper. Actually, you can ping with a sniper with Overwatch, just not with suppressive fire.
Yeah. I was going to say, you definitely can pin someone down. You can pin a whole squad down with a sniper rifle if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I think it was more that we were just going for the whole idea of kill everything last time.
That is true. We were just basically fighting Necrons like going to a turkey shoot.
I mean, it was Necrons were already hard enough. We weren't thinking about
Couldn't hurt
anything
them
else.
otherwise. That is
Yeah.
true. So.
So yeah, I immediately make a semi-auto check.
Mm-hmm.
Ranged hit. No
Really
aim,
wish they had a shotgun at the
short
moment.
range, semi-auto. Plus 10 mod. One hit in the body.
Attempt to dodge.
6 energy damage as well. Yeah. Fine, either way, you'll tank the whole thing.
Yep.
But then it's a +0 pinning test against them, a willpower check.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, and so he's pinned again, which reduces him to a half action.
Can he still do another half action even if he's moved?
Good question.
Because he has moved into that.
I guess technically you're stuck to a half action now after you've
Yeah.
moved, so I guess you would have it. That's been my thinking on the whole thing.
So.
I mean, instead of like,
He has a half action, but I
Mhm.
guess it technically means that he has to move into cover again with the half action he has remaining.
Yeah. So. Whoop.
So he stepped out when I'm gonna get you. You get
Oh shit. Zoomed back in. And I guess he'll do another test. I guess. Oh no, next turn he'll do another test. I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, Voidsman it is.
Fucking love XCOM.
There's even more thought than XCOM because this is suppressing and Overwatch.
It's so good, isn't it?
It's
But yeah, no
insane.
one fucking uses this shit. You can punch above your weight class with tactics.
I think
I
that's,
just
Sorry
use
about that.
tactics.
I think that's the
Sorry
point of
about that.
tactics. I do
Yeah,
think that's the
yeah.
point. Now, admittedly, some things probably don't give a fuck about that, or just can use fear to break that.
Okay, we're gonna half move.
Yep, and
Hello there.
can this fella make a willpower test for me? As he walks into the smeared remains.
Ah, that is a very good point.
Because,
yeah,
that I was reading up on fear.
If he fails, can I expend my reaction for command? By the way, if he
Not
does
from where you
something
are.
on this?
You can't see him failing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Willpower check. Any bonuses?
No bonuses, but it's a fair one.
Ah. Okay. Fear 1 would be 15. He still passes. Oh, he's made of sterner stuff. My Voidsman, fucking
He is.
solid, fucking lads.
He's just staring down the barrel of a snaz gun.
Oh yeah, he raises up his short-barreled las gun.
Yeah. Mine's
Stare-
much smaller than yours.
Who's staring down the barrel of what? And he is going to semi-auto.
Point blanking.
You got this, king. No aim, point blank.
you've got this. You're definitely gonna get an upgrade if you survive this
fuck, okay,
fight.
he got one hit in the body.
Okay. No damage.
I
Nope.
can't help but roll ones on damage.
Ah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that didn't hurt you, did it? Oh, no.
It like pings into the chest plate.
The orc just looks very unimpressed.
So, fuck this. He said there were blind grenades in here,
Mhm.
as well as
is
frag
indeed.
grenades and stun grenades. Yeah.
There is indeed.
Could the Voidsman
Hey,
grab
G. Alex, thank you very
a
much for
smoke?
the follow.
Sorry,
my
a blind
friend.
grenade.
Very kind of you. Say again, sorry.
Could the Voidsman grab a blind grenade from the chest, and how much would that take as an action?
I'm going to say half action to grab it.
Okay, he's gonna. I snap him. Give him some fucking cover now, and he picks out a blind grenade, and he's gonna try and hurl it into this bit of the
I'm
doorway.
going to huck term throw that thing.
Yeah, it is within his range, so he might end up rolling scatter though.
Mm. It just flashbangs the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Conrad
Uh,
instinctively looks away at the moment.
Yes, he's probably seen what happens when things go wrong.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's
Yes,
seen from a
it's
distance.
a
Yeah.
standard action by default, right? It's a standard attack.
Ooh, for throwing grenades.
I think
Think
it's just
so.
a standard attack.
I think so.
Uh, Wow, holy shit, sorry. I looked up Dark Heresy2e throw grenade,
Mm-hmm.
and Google AI immediately gave me just complete horse shit.
Oh, don't use Google AI.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Google
I
AI
just,
is just admittedly
it's
really
just the
wrong.
first result it always gives you, right?
Yeah.
And it's literally all horseshit. It's like, oh yes, you declare your throw with the throw action. It is a free action to throw a grenade. The range of grenade depends on the type of grenade and your ballistic skill. No, it fucking doesn't. Literally none of that is correct, you fuck.
Don't trust abominable intelligence.
You fucking asshole. So it's a blind grenade. I think it's a standard action to throw. So that'd
Okay.
be a plus
In
10.
the grim darkness, the 41st millennium, AI is still disliked. In fact, it's illegal. That is a
True.
fail. So where's it scattered, my
Scatter
boy?
diagram.
I think it's a D10. I'll pull up the book actually.
Yeah, 1d10 to decide where it goes, and then a d5 to determine how many meters it travels.
I already know that we're gonna
That's,
lose all these guys to this one dude here. I could just feel it.
There's haywire effects. I forgot those fucking haywire effects.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit.
Okay, roll me D10, buddy. I've got the thing on hand.
I've got the diagram up as well.
5. 5.
Okay,
is...
if he doesn't roll poorly, this is manageable. 3. So, it was aimed here. It ends up here.
Mm-hmm.
A
Now, bear in mind, this is a solid
grenade.
wall.
Yeah, but this is the door.
This is the door, yes.
Yes, I don't think it has the range that I think this is going to be...
Yeah, you're just gonna see a flash.
little guy. The blind grenades are like smoke, but with electronic chaff, basically.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
So, weapon...
I forgot they weren't flashbangs. They're smoke.
It's very... Yeah, it's weird. Photon flash and stun are flashbangs, I guess.
Hmm.
I think it's a really low smoke radius, by the way, so I don't think it's going to do anything.
Is it more like going near all the fucking kids doing the vape, more so than actually a fucking...
Yeah, smoke 2, so it's 2 meters.
Oh.
That lasts for... 20 rounds.
It's all smoky over here. I'm gonna say it's green smoke, why the fuck not?
Yeah, and this will block, just in case it's relevant, this like blocks thermals and shit too.
Yeah.
Normal
what
smoke
was-
grenades obviously doesn't work, and this one does.
Now, I'm assuming without the pinning, without the suppressing, that pinning's not gonna last, is it?
Yeah, that's bad thing's gone.
That's clear. Gone now. Okay.
Conrad's gonna have to go help someone out. Let's go.
I'm not going in there. What?
No, sorry. Excruciate is gonna go help someone out. Conrad can sit where he wants.
As I say, Conrad might have a hard time hitting him through that smoke.
Pass our boy a shotgun.
Yeah. How many actions would it be for me to pick up and pass a shotgun to the
I'm gonna say a full action.
voidsman?
To throw a shotgun
Yeah.
to him.
Okay. I'll go.
Should we say we
Hey.
have to use the voidsman's reaction to pick it up, to carry it, to
Yes.
catch it? Yeah, okay.
Hey. Fuck. I don't know this dude's name.
Voidsman!
Huh?
It's
Voidsman.
fine, he's being referred to you like that.
Voidsman. Here, and I throw him a combat shotgun.
Catches
I
it.
will set out the combat shotgun.
I like to think he then cocks it because that just sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, of course he pumps it one-handed.
Yeah.
This is
100%.
the one-handed pump.
And then that's my turn.
Like,
Every voidsman's an expert in the one-handed pump.
I think
mean,
everyone is.
Hey, look. In all fairness, Imperial void chips are very gender like neutral.
I think you'll find it's like a dagger in the boot in Warhammer Fantasy.
I know.
Everyone learns how to one-hand pump a shotgun in this world. Just what
I've
happens.
started out most of the
Totalitarians.
combat shotgun. I'll do the rest later.
Yeah.
You- Even the Tyranids, they know how to one-hand pump a shotgun.
Okay, Dawn, you're gonna. Oh fuck.
You definitely can't
gonna
hit
be
him with a flame with that. Actually, maybe you can.
Yeah.
Depending on
Dawn's
how
gonna-
far you run, yeah.
Dawn's gonna sprint down here with his run action. What do I see here? This is important before I do anything. In all these lockers.
Various bits of gear. You're not quite sure what the gear is from this range, but it's likely all kinds of stuff. Also, body armor, maybe even further void suits, possibly.
Okay, if it's body armor and void suits like that, it's fine. I'm gonna dump a swap of Promethium on this guy.
It's very likely other things like maybe even all specs might be in there, though, potentially.
If they're cooked, they're cooked. Life before death.
Alright. Do you flame it?
Yeah, agility test, please.
This is where there's a meltable one of those.
The metal cooks off and explodes. It's still a win if he's dead. It's fine.
It's just, I think you'd be in range of that.
Whatever.
You'd be in range of that meltable, buddy. Agility.
I feel like a melter bomb probably is like secure. Oh my god, Jesus.
Welcome to Weave Nation.
As this gap of Promethium goes out, by the way, you hear a as only the pilot light of my flamer carries on from there on then. As I am out of ammo in its entirety.
Oh, you're out, aren't you, Yumi?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't believe that, therefore it's not true.
Oh, your fault,
Guardsman.
mate. Your fault, mate.
Voidsman. Fucking shuffle. You gonna shoot me again, big boy?
No.
Try your luck. Xenos scum.
He aims the snaz gun right at the Voidsman. I think I'll go 2 for 2.
Please miss.
As the gun readies up, ranged hit. He can't aim it. Don't need to. It's point blank. Semi-auto. No modifier. Good night, sweet prince.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! Dodge check. Dodge roll.
There's definitely there's at least several hits there.
Yeah, I know, but I can hope.
I don't think you can dodge them all.
You can try.
You could dodge a couple of them and then you
Oh.
roll low.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you see him
Wait a
turn.
minute.
You see him briefly turn to look at you.
It's nothing personnel, kid. Yeah,
He's
Void of
already
is
dead.
fucking dead. It doesn't
You
even
just
matter.
you just hear this fucking fucking heavy ass gun, and you kind of can you roll me a willpower test on as you watch this man get blown to fucking pieces in front of your eyes.
Have, resistance, fear, and strong-minded.
Okay,
So I have a +10, and I get to reroll as well, I believe.
I've not got the fucking. I should put the kind of fucking orc going wild shooting sound effect. He is doing that.
Failure, re-rolling. Oh fuck, even worse. Okay, yeah, Dawn's not holding up very well at all.
Yep, he just keeps firing those 4 shots, these, like, from, like, several barrels, as this man is just erupting.
Yeah, like the scattering of meat chunks as plasma.
Blood is
super
hitting your
heats
face as well
internals.
as this happens. A piece of him
Yep.
lands on you.
Would you like me to roll on the shock and trauma table?
If you wouldn't mind, please.
Okay. Combat. Sorry, effects, fear and shock. Fear test. Give me a D100.
72.
That's with my degrees of failure added, by the way. So.
How
You
bad
take
is
the high-
this?
Do you take the -2 or the -4?
I think it's No, I think it's the -4. So. 12.
There we go.
I need you to help me. I'm gonna. Okay, Jack. I need you to help me, man. Fainting dead away, the character keels over and remains unconscious for 1d5 rounds. Once he regains consciousness, he is still shaken and takes all tests with a -10 penalty until the end of the encounter. So, Dawn's fucking heart is beating in his chest, his old heart,
And you go unconscious.
and he just drops.
Well, that changes my action hugely. Okay, I'm sitting up. Give me a second.
He's sitting forward in his chest.
Yeah,
That's how you know it's
I
serious.
went from relaxing to sitting up. This is important now. I fucking knew this one guy was gonna get us.
Ah, he's doing his job. Being an actual challenge.
1 second, I'm just gonna...
You do still have control of Voidsman, however, he has just seen you faint.
Voidsman.
Huh?
He's a solid lad. Actually, no, Conrad has to take control now. I'm out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, Voidsman. I know that before I said not to run in,
Yeah?
but I swear to God, if Down dies, we're screwed. So you need to get in there and you need to hold that front line for us.
Okay.
If I was awake to hear that, I'd be very flattered.
You have an incredible weapon that is
Okay.
specialized to fight those kinds of things. I am lying out my ass at the moment. That specializes in fighting those kinds of things. You've got this.
You see him look at his shotgun, and he gives it a fucking smooch. Emperor bless my gun!
Good luck out there, soldier.
Ah! Where do you want him?
I mean, I just want him running into borderline melee with the thing.
Ah!
I mean, we can technically get a charge off.
If that's possible. No, it doesn't have to be a straight line. Didn't we find out about this?
To the very end of it, technically, he could have.
What's his
run
charge?
Down here,
Charges
and then
3
go
times.
here.
Sure, I'll allow it.
I think he has the movement to make that charge, to sprint around and then swing.
Yep.
So
He's taking the fucking back to the shotgun.
We give him the combat shotgun. He runs in. Gets
Yeah,
it
he
by
he
grabs it by the
misunderstands.
mouth.
He completely misunderstands what I says and thinks it's a melee weapon.
You
I'm a
fucking-
CQB specialist.
I like how I found it funny that we usually asked, so you know how to use these things? Like, yeah, no,
It's panicking situation.
He's high stress. Do you want me to roll this charge?
Yeah, you can do the
Oh, by the
you can do
way,
the rolls for
roll
that.
me down
Hit.
how long he stays unconscious for, by the way.
Oh shit! So yeah, it's 1d5 rounds.
1d5.
So it is.
Oh,
Shit.
fucking hell. That's not great.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. 14.
Look at it.
So right arm,
Yep,
improvised weapon.
that's good. That's the weakest part of him.
It got a hit. Does he dodge? Oh wait, have you already used your dodge?
Fuck it, he's used his reaction once. Go for it.
Oh,
Oh,
Kidding me, dude.
what?
rolled one
that's
damage.
He
fucking
smacked-
disgraceful.
Do you know that bit in Hunter the Parenting when he
He
punches the
bitch slapped
werewolf
him.
in the fucking chest?
Yeah. He
That
hits
is
it
kind
and
of how it looks. It's like, oh no.
I'm not gonna lie, Conrad. These voids have done really well by us. I don't want the last one to die.
I didn't want
Conrad,
any of them to die. I had this whole
currently-
thing where
Your comrade is Conrad. Your comrade
Comrade
is on the
Conrad.
floor.
yeah. You can call him Brine if you don't want to say the comrade thing. I mean, my plan, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna say it out loud so that unless it's stupid, if it's stupid, you'll tell me it's stupid. My plan is to run on my turn all the way up to down,
Yeah,
pick him up,
yeah.
and drag him away.
Good plan.
Could be reasonable, but it does kind of sacrifice our voidsman.
100%, 100%. Comrade, when it comes to these kinds of things,
I know where my loyalties lie.
it's more like he knows you more, and so he doesn't want people who he's slowly perceiving to be friends to die again.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
He
Oh,
generally wouldn't want anyone to die, but
Alright.
when he's
but,
given
like,
the choice,
when he
Make
has
your
to
moves,
make
my
a
friend.
choice.
How are you gonna do this?
I mean, I'm running all the way here. I assume I need an action to
You
actually
will
pick him up.
definitely need at least a
So
half
I'm gonna
hour.
move all the way to. Actually, I'll stay in this cover.
Makes sense. Yeah, you
Dart into the
dive into the smoke.
So I run high speed and then I combat roll into the smoke and sort of like I'm not on the floor, but I'm like crouched in the smoke, not making a sound.
Down.
Do you have like your las gunner raised in front of you as well, just in case anything peeps out?
Oh yeah. Even though I don't have the ability to shoot it, it's trained into me to have it out ready to shoot.
Down as
So
you're
with my
lying
turn,
there
I'm gonna be unconscious.
in the cold darkness, you feel like you hear voices. Not the voices of the ship. Not the voices of your friends or comrades, but different voices. You're back. Your heart's racing again, but you're back at that moment. You open the door. And that's all I'm going to say on that one.
No worries.
As for the orc, he turns to his aggressor, draws a spikier chopper, and takes swing.
Not gonna lie, imagine if the Boysman gets this. Like, mad rep.
He isn't aiming because he's drawn the weapon. He's going to standard attack. Modifier. 13.
You could dodge.
That's the damage if he doesn't.
He's definitely dead if he doesn't dodge.
Wait, holy shit, that's so much damage.
I've made it properly.
He's dead.
Is he just flat up dead?
Tracks.
Okay.
Yes, he's flat out dead. That's a one tap.
Comrade, you
Dead with his right arm, by the way.
Oh,
No,
you
31,
literally,
sorry.
you hear his like, he just literally grabs him with one arm, hooks the chopper underneath, and just pulls back and just rips his arm off. And he's just on the floor screaming.
Conrad is trying everything he can to not look at the scene, and is like wincing heavily.
You humies. Fucking weak. Not even a worth fight, innit? Gork and Mork don't even like this. Where's your space marines, eh? A proper fight. I just see these
Fuck is a space marine?
utter weakling. This ain't
Now
a
it's the
fight.
Voidsman's turn.
This ain't a fight. This is target practice.
Okay,
Side note, you know, if I failed ever so slightly worse, right? It'd be the character crumples to the ground for 1d5 plus 1 rounds and begins sobbing, babbling, and tearing at his own flesh and can do nothing else. Even after he returns to his senses, he's a complete mess and with a negative 20 penalty on all tests until the end of the encounter.
You were so close to just damnation there, my friend. Holy fuck.
Even worse, it's the character's mind completely snaps. He becomes catatonic for 1d5 hours.
Holy shit.
okay.
And then after that, it's I have immediate heart attack and die.
Oh.
Half action to pick him up.
Okay.
Is that
Yep,
okay?
that's
Is
fine.
it
Go
half
for it. Go
action?
for it.
Cool.
Drag me into the smoke.
Half action. I'm going to drag him 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully having him in front over here, if possible.
You
Putting him to the
slide
cover.
him and slam him against the wall. Not being
And then
too
I
gentle,
hold
but-
myself to the cover.
Doesn't appear to
Comrades.
be anything medically wrong with Down. He's just obviously out completely just unconscious.
Down
Battered in
you.
blood.
You're at that moment debating. I could pull my gun out now, but he's got him. That's the Orc's turn. Yumi! Oh, Yumi!
I'm completely silent and still at the moment.
You're down to fuck, Yumi.
I've got a nice, snazzy gun for you, Yumi. I think she's gonna like it. I've painted it nice and red with those little maggots' blood. How about I make it all red with yours?
Get him.
Conrad.
Well, I think I have to move to get a shot on him, right? I can't just peek around this
I'll
corner.
let you peek.
Okay. I'm going to peek around this corner. And try and shoot him in the head. Well, I'm not going to call the shot, but I'm going to try and shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
Half aim,
Oh fuck! I just actually stabbed myself. Oh fuck! Oh.
short range. Wait, would it be? What's point blank?
Point blank's like 1 square away.
Okay, it's always just 1 square. It's not a
Yeah.
percentage of your
No,
thing. Half
no.
aim, short range. This dude is also hulking,
He
right?
is hulking, not in cover. Oh,
Only one success.
one success. Holy shit. What'd you hit him?
I'm
45.
49?
Oh, for...
Are you? No shit, you're not a warrior, are you? Fuck.
No.
I'm not a warrior.
Fate reroll?
I honestly think I should,
If
and
you
I'm
want.
going to.
Reroll? Oh shit! I should have done that for the fucking willpower check.
Yeah.
Hindsight,
Hindsight 2020.
I forget about fate points all the time.
So do I.
same.
So do I.
I only see them as like extra health, if I'm being honest.
Terrible. Come on, Woody, you got this.
Gonna try and shoot again. This is the one he was thinking of, and then he actually.
Yeah, he visualized. There we go. That's all
better.
3d10 on a hit. If it hits.
Yeah, cool. He needs to dodge.
Alright, let's see if he dodges. Does he? Is he still in Weave Nation? He is not in Weave Nation right now.
Fucking god. Okay, 55.
Residency is available in
body
Weave
shot.
Nation.
Come on, roll damage, baby.
Where did that hit?
Body.
55's the body.
13 pen 1.
13
I
pen
should've-
1.
I should have overcharged, but I didn't, and I'm not
Body
gonna say I
is the
did.
thickest at soak 8, but let's see. You remove
Ignoring
it.
unnatural toughness.
So that's soak 7, pen 1. That's soak 6. So take 6 off of that.
Okay, so that's 7 damage, right?
7 damage. It hurt
We might
him.
be-
It hurt him bad.
If
You
they
see
had
him like
rolled-
wince. Shake it off. Is that all you got?
Why don't you come and find out?
Oh, I will. Oh, I will.
Feeling a bit of sexual tension.
Once again, down. You're still in that moment. Surrendering yourself. Though knowing not how wrong, perhaps, of a decision that may have been.
There's like a slight mutter under his voice. You realize he's conscious. I'll fucking kill you, Lucius.
How many turns do you have left until you're no longer unconscious?
3.
3, okay. Because that might be relevant. It might be relevant.
And the last step. Cracks his neck. Aims the snaz gun directly at you.
Bring it on.
You'll be fine.
They all go the same way, Yuzumis. Splatter against the wall. Just how I likes it.
Is that point blank range, by the way?
Yeah.
He flicks a switch in his snaz gun and the barrel begins rotating faster. Arranged hit. No aim. Point blank.
Alright,
Poor
it's all over for
Walter.
us, boys. Killed by.
It would be hilarious if we died on the when he wasn't it.
It
when Devil
misses!
wasn't it.
Holy shit. You literally, as you close your eyes, the snaz gun shorts and the squig sort of starts nibbling at its cables as it fires erratically.
Conrad, are you gonna do a point blank shot as your next?
100%.
Stupid
100%.
squig!
As
Stupid
these
bleeding
bolts
squig!
of energy, as these bolts of energy are like surrounding Conrad, blasting past his sides, Conrad is like standing straight on, leveling his sniper at point blank fucking range, drawing a bead.
Yeah, I like the idea that I didn't move. I
Yeah,
just
not
had
a
my
fucking
gun.
inch.
I called his bluff, and he just absolutely missed. By the way, my
Suddenly
other
something I'm Still
strategy.
Standing starts playing.
By the way, my other strategy was if he had gone into melee, my plan was to pick up a grenade and
Just
throw it
detonate
at my
you.
feet.
Damn.
But that didn't. He didn't come into melee.
I was debating,
I've,
I was like, is he... He's like, no, he's obsessed with his gun, he's gonna fire it.
Yeah, I
I'm not
mean,
gonna
he
get-
would.
I do think it's funny how he's only. Oh no, actually, no, he has gotten a kill with the snaz gun.
He's got several kills with the snaz gun.
Okay, I'm going to flick a switch to overcharge this thing.
Yep.
And
Flicking your own
then-
switch, you put all the power you can into this shot.
This is also point blank, right?
It is.
Yeah, point blank. Get him, sexy boy.
But unlike him, you can aim.
Yes.
Oh,
My target was
7 degrees.
117. I will proceed to attack him.
He's just so cool. Conrad's so cool.
I believe. Let me double check what bonuses I get for it overcharging it.
Doo-doo.
And I didn't roll doubles. I don't know if that matters, but I just wanted to check. Because there's overcharge, and then there's one buff, and then there's another one that goes above that. Then that's the one I think is overcharge, and that I was trying to say. But I forgot.
Weapons. So what you're dealing with right now is
It increases the pen and it increases the damage.
plus 2 damage, plus 2 pen, 4 shots of ammo. Weapon is unreliable.
Yes. So it's plus 2 onto the damage, which makes it a plus 5, and the pen is 3, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, 3.
3 pen. Yeah.
29 damage. The 10 was not on the.
Holy shit!
What a cool way to end a fight, by the way.
You
Yeah.
hit him, not just in his chest, but you hit him in his spare ammunition on his back, and he just fucking explodes.
I'm not next to grenades. Fuck.
No, they're in a contained area. It was made to hold the grenades. It's fine. If it went inside, maybe it'd be different. If he was standing on it.
He basically, his corpse explodes, splattering the whole area. His SNES gun falls to the ground. The squig still this strange pink creature with like what looks like a sight for its like. Instead of like the black of its eye, it's like a sight, like a red dot sight kind of thing, like
Me get finder.
Can I narratively just shoot that one as well?
Can if you want, yeah.
After the fact, I'll just sort of like casually shoot that thing as well.
Yep, just splats. Yeah.
Can I try and wake up down?
You certainly can. Ooh, what would the roll be for that?
Wake up in 2 turns anyway, so give a little slap will do me, right?
Yeah. Don't roll it.
Yeah.
Slap him.
I give him like a slap.
Slap him.
Wake up.
Down, you wake up right as you believe someone's gonna bite your leg.
Yeah. Down snaps awake, and he pulls. His hand snaps into his jacket, levels itself forward in front of the person in front of him, and you hit and you see his finger twitch like he was holding a gun that just isn't there. You're pretty sure he would have mag dumped you if he had a gun.
Wake up.
Fuck. Where?
They're all dead.
Okay.
Smoke still filling part of the armory. It was quiet.
Both the enemies and our allies.
You're currently covered in orcish blood.
I imagine both of us are actually. Well, you're more one probably in the Voidsman's blood. Actually,
He's covered in a lot of blood. You're just covered in orcish blood.
Well, that guy blew up, got shot next to him.
Oh yeah. You're both covered.
Yeah.
Unphysically damaged though, by the bars.
Yeah, not
Holy
a fucking
shit.
wound, by the way. It's all the brain damage we've taken.
I'm looking straight at you, but you can see that there's a very slight like shake to my whole body.
He looks like Conrad's eyes look like a man who's been very close to meeting the God Emperor for a moment. He stared down the barrel of death.
Us 2 fucking old men. Always fine. I'm gonna pick myself up and I'm gonna offer Conrad my hand. You good, soldier?
Let's get it. I look at the hand and just turn away and go. Let's get this over with. We need to check that final room. We can't have another situation like that.
That contains some power armor.
I'm more worried about it blimmin' containing another one of these creatures.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect my flamer, by the way, and pull a combat shotgun free.
Yeah.
Do you say there were other rounds in there? Are they exterminator rounds, by any chance?
I forget what rounds there are options of the shotguns. There's a few.
Exterminators are the flamethrower rounds.
Probably those, to be honest.
There's also pretty much any solid projectile round also works. If you wanted something to be not particularly rare, things like man-stopper bullets, pretty common. Expander rounds, deal more damage but are worse against armor, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have no war crimes, so expanding bullets are not a crime in this in Warhammer.
Yeah.
I
They were a
look
real
at down.
thing, and they were a war crime.
I look it down and I motion for him to open the door and I prepare an overwatch.
Oh, sorry. I will also have picked up one of the stun grenades, and pocketed that.
I'm gonna
I'll
say
kick open-
there are some Inferno shells.
Okay.
There's about 2 clips of Inferno shells.
Okay. So Inferno shells are a little bit different to. Oh shit! No, yeah. Exterminator is a different. Is a weapon upgrade, not a.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So Inferno shells have the weapons work like normal weapons, but they also inflict flame.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna kick open this door then to breach, or slide it open if it's got like a little cogitator interface.
Yep.
Okay.
No
Clear?
visuals.
In front is a
Check.
cogitator and what appears to be a sub-generator.
No visuals on enemies.
Down will lean against the wall and snap round to the side, shotgun raised, but ends up just pointing it at a generator.
Yep, generator still wearing away.
Room clear.
Right.
Fuck. Down is also shaking, by the way.
The cogitator appears to have been tampered with. It appears the orcs may be trying looting it, but it's still functional.
Fucking Xenos. Barbarians.
Work your magic.
Yeah, you good to keep an eye out?
Of course. It's all I'm good at.
From what you can tell, the
Okay.
inventory tree them as flagging that multiple of these crates have been opened, and other crates across the armory have been opened. Some items appear to have been taken, and a couple, including a plasma weapon, it's like some kind of heavy stubber. There's other things. A few items that look very similar to what that snaz gun may have been made up of.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, fire at the inventory. No, Down does breathe under his breath like, I'm going to unpack that later, when Conrad stepped out being like, that's all I'm good for.
I'm gonna actually while I'm here, I'm gonna get Dimitri, move him into
Drag
move
him
him
in,
into
Dimitri
yeah.
does not look well. He's
I know,
pale, he's unresponsive, he's breathing, but he's very hot to the touch.
I pick him up.
Fairly standard, like, symptoms, thankfully nothing unnatural.
Yeah, I pick him up and move him to like right here. And then I'll just move to this spot.
Now,
Down kind of leans around a corner and gets an eye on Dimitri and kind of looks back to Conrad for a second. I really, really do mean this isn't anything personal, but no warp phenomena or anything.
Nothing unusual.
Sorry, what was on the armory inventory of particular note?
that various weapons were taken. Like I said, a plasma weapon, which was only one of. Heavy stubber, only one of in this part of the armory at least. And what appears to be possibly some grenade launcher rounds.
Okay, and
Like
that's
the
what we
components.
figure was
Snaz gun.
the snaz gun.
Yes.
Is there anything
Anything
notable?
else of particular note in the inventory that's remaining?
So far, several dozen las guns, about half a dozen shotguns, enough shells to give you 2 mags each, some promethium, about 4 drums of the stuff, potentially, maybe more, and other than that, many packs of las packs, as well as obviously ports to charge said packs, which would let you reload Conrad and get some of your packs, and grenades, a single Auspex, and some comms equipment as well. Other than that, some flak armor.
Oh, okay.
and a single void suit.
Yeah, wait, how many Inferno shells would you say there were when we had a glance?
2 mags.
Okay, 2 full magazines of Inferno shells.
Yeah.
God, they'd be so much better used by someone who could aim.
You hear over the intercom the voice of the sergeant. Any luck? Anyone there? Anyone not horrible Venus fuckers?
Is there a relay for the intercom here?
There is. At the cogitator.
Okay, I'll scurry off over to it.
My eyes are just focused on the entrance at the moment.
Dawn reporting in. Clear here. Xenos have been eliminated, along with your voidsmen.
How many dead?
3?
6.
6.
Because there wasn't a 3 in here when we came in.
There was.
Oh shit! Yeah. Sorry, yeah, there's 6. Yeah. 6 total. All that came with us. And then
Shit.
others already present.
By the Emperor. By the Emperor. We're running out of lads.
At least the ones we got left will be better armed.
We're still in the
You have
warp
someone
as
up-
well.
Anyone you can hold down here to pull back as much gear as you can. Make sure it doesn't fall into anyone else's hands.
I can send a few. I'll have to send some of the techs down though. There was a plasma gun down there. We need to make sure that doesn't explode.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
About that, I think whatever Xenos had been given free reign of this armory have
Oh, we're the
torn
orcs.
it apart. Yeah.
Oh, by the Emperor. They've looted it, haven't they? That thing's
All
worth
nice
scrap
stuff.
now. Not even the tech priest will be able to fix that. He isn't there, is he? Tech priest
Not that
Zion?
we've seen. We saw it and he's what, down by the engines?
He's probably still by the engines or the main generators. Probably only one keeping this place running. Say what you will about the cog boy. Does his job. Alright, look. You probably need some stuff, right? What do you need? Be reasonable, though. We ain't got much.
I'll admit, I was hoping for some heavier weaponry, but I suppose it makes sense.
It's a ship, lad. We can't use too big a guns or we'll blow holes for the walls. And then, you know, maybe the hull.
We'll requisition some grenades and shotguns and the like. Keep things clear here and there.
I need to clear it with someone. Not because I need someone else's authority, but more just what we've got inventory of. You could roll me a influence test. I'm going to say a plus
Because of
10 on
my-
this.
Because of one of my talents,
Ah.
I can replace my influence with fellowship for requisition test, which is to be a
Yep,
requisition
this
test.
is requisition test. So yeah, this is requisition test.
Okay. I also count everything as like 10 rarer. 10 easier. Because
Okay.
Is that relevant or no?
It would make everything 10 easier. So,
Okay. Plus 20.
depending on how rare the thing is, yes.
Which is just the combat shotguns, already listed and stuff and all that. So they're like.
You want the
scarce,
Prometheum
they're
tanks?
worse. Flame Eclipse would be average in availability.
Hmm.
Um,
So you can try and get them if you want. I will let you get influence modify number of rolls.
okay.
Same for you, Conrad.
I don't think Conrad wants anything at the moment.
Yeah, he can get recharged. He's good to go.
Yeah, I mean, I naturally get that, right? That's not a roll.
Just
All my
plug it in.
ammo.
You can actually light a fire, and that'll do it, by the way.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, you could hook up most standard fittings for power. Hook up to lasguns. So you can plug it into like any standard generator.
They are the perfect infantryman's weapon. They can be recharged at any place, pretty much.
Yeah.
Flames are rarity. Guess I believe. so average rarity 10 equals another extra 10. Okay, so that would be. So for Flame Eclipse, it would be the check I'm rolling, and then fucking nothing apparently. I'll try again.
Well, she.
Like, can I have a flame eclipse?
Are
They
you
say no.
fucking kidding me?
Holy
And you
fuck.
say, are you sure? And they say no.
I don't know, boss. We might need some more of them.
Okay.
And then you say, are you sure? And they say, fine.
Is that last one for Flamer?
Yeah.
All right, you can have a few.
And then one for the combat shotgun as well.
Yeah.
Which would be a fellowship and additional bonuses. I'm cursed. My luck is terrible. That's actually a bit.
Oof.
Jesus Christ. So the
70's the
feel like
target
we got-
as well. That was yeah.
I feel like we got pretty bad luck in general.
Cursed. All right, I don't get. I got.
We need the
I still like
shotguns. You
flamers.
can have the flamers, but listen, the shotguns. That's what you get. The shotguns too much.
See, I've got an ammo. But
But listen, when we get longer to inventory, we'll see. Anyone injured who's alive, by the way? Or anyone who's injured who's, like, not entirely dead?
No.
it's cleaner death. It's been a bit of a
Okay.
0 to 100 situation.
I'll hand you back to the sergeant, then. I'll have to mark them all as dead. Alright, it's me again. That was the quartermaster.
So I couldn't pocket any grenades or anything like that either. Shit.
Apologies for the lack of forthcoming, but there's still a lot of, well, heretics aboard the vessel. They've been turning up here and there from the fucking vents. Some big guy with them as well. Banging about mold or some rubbish. Into the bowels of the ship.
We need to focus on the mission.
If anyone's injured or anything, just bring them back to medical, even if they're unconscious or something, I don't know. Otherwise, I'll send some fells over in 5 clicks.
Our psych has dropped. We'll haul him back to you.
Right, let's move on.
We're just gonna carry Dimitri between us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one arm each.
To get through, we do a little to meet to you, to get through this door.
Yeah, we do like this.
Yep.
To meet to you, to meet to you.
Now, just in case, does one of you have access to Dimitri's sheet?
No.
No.
Let me temporarily.
Oh, actually, yes, I do.
You do currently. Okay, good.
I do.
Good.
I don't.
Because
But you can have it.
as you're
Not
walking
again.
through
Not
the
again.
ship,
I don't want to be rolling fucking.
No,
I don't want
no
to
rolls.
Be playing two
No
characters.
rolls. No rolls. You maybe because there isn't a roll for this. I did check. As you're walking on the halls of the ship, you feel this sickly feeling. Something's very wrong. You see a brief yellow flicker in front of you. It returns to
Is it-
normal, but you feel wrong.
Oh. Is
Darkness
it coming from Dimitri?
inside yourself. Can you all gain 1 corruption, please?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I'll add it for Dimitri now. Oh, one more corruption. He's rolling for more mutation.
He can do that whenever he wants.
Where's,
He gains a malignancy, so.
Where's the corruption on our sheets?
It is.
Advancements.
Make
Yeah.
of that what you will.
It's an advancement down the road, alright.
Oh wait, shit! Do I gain insanity from my fucking metal breakdown?
Ooh,
never
good
mind.
point. Because that's a factor.
When does corruption become a problem?
Later. When you start getting like double digits and then every 10.
Okay, so we're good for now. One
you are.
corruption.
Dimitri, not so
Yeah,
much.
Dimitri's a whole other thing. Dimitri's
think he may
corruption
have gained-
incarnate.
If I remember rightly as well, I did look. He maybe should have gained more corruption. Because he's an unsanctioned psych and you get corruption just for being one. So,
Yeah.
there is that. But
Corruption
I'll waive
incarnate.
it. But yeah. So,
Is
you
this
all
feeling?
feel this hollowness for a brief second, this feeling of any negative feelings you're feeling are magnified for a moment. Anger, maybe even just a grim acceptance of things. A desire for more, or maybe just your mind racking of what you could have done differently and not being good enough.
Oh, that is hugely weighing on Comrade at the moment. What he could have done differently. He's constantly thinking like, oh, if I overcharged my weapon the whole time, could I have killed one that would have let one of them alive? Like he's thinking over every move he did, and every time he could have said, "Don't go in there," and he didn't.
Indeed.
Fucking hell.
I
gained
think
half the damage points, by the way.
I think when that corruption hit, I think very briefly I would have like fallen to my knees and then gotten up. Like my knees would have gotten a bit weak.
Was that 1d5 for the insanity, by the way?
Yeah, that was 1d5 with the insanity. I rolled the highest.
Ooh.
My fucking dice are not. I'm not having it today.
Can't even blame me this time.
By the way, was the feeling coming from Dimitri, or was it just
No.
generally everywhere?
No.
Right. Okay.
It was very much you.
Comrade, shoot him.
I mean,
He's a
I'd
corrupt
have to
influence.
make it. I would have to have made some comment about it. I wouldn't have shot somebody's character when they're not here.
Yeah. So, you managed to take him back to medical. The doctor looks at him. I've never seen this happen. Normally the machine fixes anything wrong, but maybe he's a mutant. He's a psyker after all. Maybe it doesn't work as well on him. I'll have to tend to it
Right.
myself the old-fashioned way, just to cut out the chance that the strange machinery that I have no idea how it works, by the way, just to clarify. I'm not a tech priest. So let me use my medical brain to fix this man the old-fashioned way. The way the Emperor intended.
Very well.
We're in a high-stress situation. It would make a massive surprise if someone snapped.
Yes, speaking of which, I'm not a psychiatrist, by the way, just to be clear. I'm a surgeon.
I understand. By the way, clarifying question: are we still in the warp?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We had a bad time.
By
dude.
the way,
That's what-
the sergeant wanted to see you. Something about, he doesn't think we're going to drop out anytime soon.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that would be the case. You got any trank on you in your kits?
Of course. Why?
I kind of put a hand out. You mind?
You get one. So help me, Emperor, if you get addicted.
Right.
I don't think it's a... Oh, it's too stressful right now. Let's take it. I need to deal with this guy and then the next
I had
20.
already walked away.
What about the other 6? Oh, they're dead. Oh,
Yeah. Hate to say it.
they were good lads.
I'm already gone.
Dead in the line of duty. It is what it is. We'll do what we can.
The sergeant meets you outside the medical wing. You got them void suits, ain't you?
Yep.
We're gonna
Down
try
the
and gather
spear
whatever
in the-
suits we can find. And we're gonna try and jump to the other side.
Are we sure? Oh, what am I saying? Never mind.
I am gonna try and get to comms. So the minute we drop, I can call for help. Sound good?
How are we going to get out of the warp?
So, plan is, find Tech Priest. He knows how to work the engines. They're a bit archaic, apparently. According to him, something about they're 10,000 years old or whatever. But I'm pretty sure he can work them. He'll initiate an emergency drop. That will really hurt the ship, by the way. But hopefully, it'll also break that warp engine, so it don't work. Because in worst case scenario, I would rather be stuck in real space. Don't know about you.
I agree. Is this not also something we need a navigator to help us with?
Well, I'm hoping from comms I can reach him.
Are we sure
Which
the
reminds
navigator's
me,
okay?
The bridge has been quiet as well. I don't like it.
That's a problem for a different time.
But yeah, if the navigator's gone, then we're blind in the warp. I ain't seen him, though, for a while.
There was one. I believe there was at least one void suit in the armory.
Yeah. We'll see if we can cobble together any others. If there are any others.
I'm not
Found
sure who
the
else
chunk,
wants.
back in storage as well. So
We'll
we should
send the
probably
lads
put a
around.
decent strike team together, at the very least.
If you've got yours, I'd suggest just jump. Just jump
Very well.
across. Don't wait for us. I will
I
run to
literally,
comms.
I literally start putting on my void suit as he says that. Like I'm
As you're,
immediately like right business.
suiting up, there's a gentleman wanders over. White robes, book in hand.
Pointy hat.
He does, actually.
Oh no.
Gentlemen, I want to pray for you before you went. I'm Osmond Morrison, the only remaining priest on the ship.
You the confessor or?
I might as well be now. Yes. The rest are regrettably no longer with us.
By default, he's literally everything religious
Insight
role.
check, by the way, please.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I trust him. Would it be scrutiny, fellowship?
Ooh, I'm gonna say
Probably be-
scrutiny?
Yeah, probably scrutiny.
Yeah. You're convinced he's
My
being honest.
God, my rolls are fucked.
I'm not gonna do the
I
trick.
don't earnestly think he's sus. I'm just like, you never know.
That last bit was like, maybe they are with us, but not on the side of the Emperor anymore. Who knows? But yes, is there anything you? I mean, there's not much privacy, but I can help absolve you of any guilt you have on your mind.
I sort of just look at the guy and go, if you're gonna give us a blessing, I would suggest doing it quickly. We have a lot of work to do. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as curt.
Hardly.
As
It's the stressful times. He pulls out this
being-
hefty tome. Emperor,
like you.
I ask of thee, bless these souls in their journey through the Imperium. Guard them well, for their work is vital this day. My apologies for the short prayer.
I had just been constantly putting on my stuff at the same time. I was like, I'm not dismissing him, but it's really obvious that I do not take any like form of pleasure from these prayers in any capacity. I do not care for them at all. I'm just like 100% on the work. But I'm not dismissing him because I know that he's just doing his job.
Yeah, he wafts a bit of sense of smoke towards you both. I only pray he's with us today. Because you're going to need him.
Down kind of leans in and gives the priest a kind of curt, short nod. Emperor be with you, priest. Maybe his eyes will do a better job watching over you than us.
Well, you'll need his eyes.
And he pulls he pulls the little servo skull closer to his chest a little bit for a second. But I think his eyes are elsewhere today, for what it's worth. He's a busy man.
I like the fact that when he does the sensor thing, at that point I'd already got the suit on and I don't even get a whiff of it. Like I'm so into just getting the suit on at this point.
He sort of points
down
down the
gives it kind
corridor.
of
Straight that way. We'll get to a door. It's been made to a makeshift airlock.
Very well.
Emperor's speed.
Any advice
can.
for jumping?
I've never done a EVA walk, but
Does anyone have any advice? Because I don't know how to do it.
I was born on ships like this. Just follow after me.
There should
Very
be a
well.
door straight
I am
across.
voidborn, so I have a +30 check for moving in zero G
He
environments.
does. There should be a door straight across, if memory serves. Though that part of the ship's been blown open for a while. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
how much debris is still floating.
I'm guessing
Wait.
not. Sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead, go.
I was just gonna say, I'm guessing I shouldn't look into the unending warp.
I would highly advise against it. There's
Very
a
well.
reason the ship's windows close when we go in.
Is there any chance there will be hostiles?
Oh, most certainly.
Fuck.
If they crack that visor, you aren't gonna make it.
Right.
Hopefully, the Gellerfield's holding them back, though.
Right. It didn't hold back the others.
Yeah, and he walks over to pray for the very injured souls.
By the way,
If Dimitri wakes up, tell him to follow in after us, yeah?
I shall do.
out of character, is it Dawn or Down? The name.
Down.
It's
I keep
Down, not
saying
Dawn.
It's down.
Okay.
It's down.
Okay, you said both, so I was
I
worried.
keep saying Dawn. Accidentally, it's down.
Okay, cool. Good. I just don't want to get the name wrong.
Yeah, you better not, boy.
I let you go first as you are the more experienced.
So void suits have mag boots in by default, I think, right?
I believe they do.
Yeah, okie doke. I'll do we have like a cord or anything, like a very long elasticy cord maybe to hand?
Yes, you can sort of acquire some, essentially a Torox pulley.
Yeah. I'll wrap one around my waist and then offer Conrad the other half to wrap around
Yeah,
his.
I'll wrap around my waist.
Because you're inexperienced, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a blind leap, have someone stay steady, lock down. If you fuck it up, we can always pull you back in, yeah?
Right, each of us being each other's rock. Got it.
Pretty much.
I've done a bit of rock climbing, if that helps at all.
I said these void suits don't have comm beads built in, so we're gonna have to just kind of feel it, yeah?
Yeah,
You
I'm
jump
assuming
first,
we have
I'll go after
helmets
you and
off.
I'll discuss it, yeah?
Yeah, got it.
We'll lock helmets on and go to the airlock.
Alright. You see
We're
a lot
so
of
dead.
praying as they let you in the airlock. Close it
Flame is
behind you.
reloaded. Not going to be useful in the vacuum of space.
As the
I
airlock
am like
opens,
meticulously checking my long las at the moment.
you see the open bowels of the ship. You see a few doors that look to be sealed. Bulkhead doors. You're not sure if they've been made into a makeshift airlock like this one, though. So very likely when you open them, the pressure will fling air out at you.
Yeah. I click my heels as to indicate to Conrad to initiate his mag boots.
I follow on.
I go with clicking and then airlock open.
Yep, as I say, the bowels of the ship now before you.
Okay.
There's a very great rend.
I'm doing all I can to not look into that rend. I'm just like head completely straight.
So like beyond us, how big is this rent? How far away is it we're trying to reach, give or take?
About a mile.
Oh, it's so long. Okay. I kind of nod to Conrad and I take action to take the lead. Mag boots engaged. I'm gonna try and do what I can to, because we don't have like EVA, right? We're just
No.
kind of like clawing at shit. We have no omnidirectional thrusters.
No.
So I'm gonna just take the lead and trying to get Conrad to kind of follow me. As I'm gonna do
We're
my
dead
best
spacing
effort
it.
to pick my way through
You're not even
the
dead
rubble
spacing it.
and travel.
Oh yeah, they had some movement there.
Yeah, you
yeah.
got mag boots, that's it.
Whenever I can, I'm making every option to not have any, like, try and have permanent contact with some object as we travel that's secured to the bulkhead.
As
And I'm
you're
trying my-
floating, you feel eyes. Hundreds, thousands of eyes. Hungry eyes. Eyes that would do unspeakable things if they could get close enough. And as you traverse, getting towards the other half of the ship, both of you blink. You're not there anymore. Down. You're back in that moment. You're running to your home. You kick the door open. But unlike before, you have a moment. A voice telling you, change the fate. Pull the trigger. Do you follow it?
In part, as
It's
Dan
him,
breaks
as far as you
into
can
this
tell.
room.
It's that same one, same person, all those years ago.
Is his family there?
Yep, it's the exact scene, except that compulsion not to pull the trigger is not there anymore.
As Down steps,
It's like
into
time
the
slowed
room,
for a moment.
he kind of takes in the sight his own wife, Livia, nailed by these kind of crude iron rods to their own synthwood desk. His daughter, her far side in the room, tears staining the blindfold she's bound with, and the black carapaced beast in front of him. His gun is at his side, and he could reach for it. He knows he could reach for it. He knows he should reach for it if he was a creature of the moment, if he was quick on the draw. This spawn of Mordred Lucius, this noble bitch Quinterans, deserves this. She, the beast in the carapace with the alabaster mask, is a monster beyond reproach. But in this moment, at least as it originally was, Down believes she belongs in prison. Somehow, some way, he has the evidence he needs to put this sordid little noble house behind bars. If only the Lex Imperium, the Lex Laurent, would allow it. He's got the information, he's got the evidence, he has the contacts, he has the testimony. He just needs time to get it all together, time to put it out there. And now it's gone. The time is far, far from his reach as he's looking down the smooth-bore barrel of a bolt pistol held against him. He's outclassed. He's fought this person before, and his own arms accomplished nothing. Punctuated by the crack in the alabaster mask of this insipid bitch. Right between the eyes where he pulled his shot, and it didn't fucking do anything. Meanwhile, the shrapnel that's coating his back still bleeds whenever he moves too quickly.
You find, though, this time, that gun in your hand isn't the same gun. It's a bit heavier, this one. Something's different. A moment hesitation. The bolt pistol no longer aimed at you, but at the family. A moment of opening. One brief moment where you could change everything. Do you take the opportunity? This time you loaded your weapon with a slightly heftier round. This time the bolt pistol isn't aimed at you, but could swing around any moment.
It was never about his life. And in that moment where there's this opportunity, Down, at least this Down, would do the same. It wasn't his life being at stake that was ever the problem. It was theirs. And he can't risk it. He can't. If there's any chance they make it out alive. And so, when he makes his deal, when he's tied and bound and dragged away, when he awakes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, in an excruciator's room, bound to a chair, screaming and babbling as he needs to be, under the single promise, the single deal, his family might make it away safe, he's made the same decisions as he did before. Down is locked away at the behest of the noble house of Lucius. And whilst they're there, he learns one thing. As an excruciator, Down is a professional. He does not believe in torture, because it's a sadist's act. The kind of thing only a fool does if they're looking for information, or the only kind of thing a sadist does if they just want to cause harm. His captors aren't fools. So, when they spend 2 weeks carving flesh from his leg and cooking it in front of him, eating it like the most saccharine of fillet steaks, he holds out. When they spend 2 more weeks ever slowly pulling each individual nerve ending from his skin, from his flesh, into a delicious blue-stained spaghetti that they consume too, he holds himself back. He's long since babbled, you see. He's given them everything they could possibly want, every little bit of evidence he could ever offer them, and they carry on anyways. And, well, Down lives. They seem to take enjoyment balancing him in from life and death, and seem to enjoy his little screams. But Down holds on. He can hold to that shred of life in the moment. He can just keep going, because there's a chance, a chance, the smallest possible chance, that his family have gone to ground, they've escaped, and he knows that for a fact. He gave them everything they need to. A chance that eventually he'll live through this. He might be saved by some miraculous wonder and break out. A chance he might be able to find his family. A chance. It's all he needs.
Perhaps
a chance
he
his
did
family again.
get that chance. Perhaps in a moment, while he's left alone, his cuffs feel loose. His restraints failed in a few areas, just enough. He could wriggle his way out and crawl.
And still nothing. Down has always been a cautious man. This could be a trap. This could be something to trick him. This could be something more, another step in the torture. And it isn't. It might not be. But he holds there, and he holds there anyways. All until one last day. One last little day for Down. The same day they took his eye. The same day he got final confirmation there wasn't a chance he'd see his family again. Well, not alive, at least. Because despite half his vision, he saw far too fucking much. It seems his deal to keep his family alive would never hold any weight at all. And so the Down of that moment, the Down of that time, only left himself with one regret. The Down in this moment, the Down staring down this insipid cow holding his family hostage, knows that the smart Down, the careful Down, the earnest Down, failed. And so, instead, the Down in the moment, the Down of the true now, the Down who's seen this all happen before, this Down levels his fucking gun and splatters that bitch's brains across his countertop. His Arbites pattern hand cannon barks as he fires every single round he has into that black carapist creature. Back in his kitchen, back where his family were still alive.
For that moment, something feels off. A fate has changed. A gift to be given. Down. You open your eyes. And I wasn't mistaken when I said that.
Oh no.
You look at the mirror. That eye isn't gone anymore. But there's a scar now. As if it was ripped out. All the scars are still there, but that eye is very much there now. Please give yourself 1d5 corruption.
Yeah, I thought so.
As you do that, Conrad.
Hello. Nothing happens, right?
Oh no, you're back on your homeworld.
Oh.
But this time something's different. The Commissar's out patrolling today. And he's alone. You know your friend fucked up. Mouthed off too much. And now one day, Commissar scheduled him for execution. But this time you knew. This time you knew it would happen. What do you feel in this moment, knowing where he's walking to? Because he's not just going to use his normal bolt pistol. No, no, no. He had a special one. One that only took friendly lives. Because this one was a specially issued bolt pistol, just for the occasion.
He, knowing what he knows of what will happen, he sort of reverts back to his soldier instincts. He starts thinking about all the potential consequences of taking this action that is the first thing that comes to his head, which is to shoot the hell out of this guy. He starts thinking of excuses, things he can blame this on. You know, a heretic sniper. He can easily hide the evidence of him ever shooting.
You can.
And
he's nowhere near the base. He's on his own.
Before, when this moment happened, all he did was watch. All he did was stay in shocked silence as he watched his friends who just hesitated for a second, getting shot down for nothing, for having fear that everybody else had, for seeing their enemy be a person a neighbor they had seen before. A completely reasonable thing to stop and be shocked at, being shot down for that. And he realizes that his indecisiveness was the mistake that time. That if he'd gone with his instinct, if he'd seen that there was something wrong with the Commissar, and that he was preparing his weapon but not aiming it in the right direction, that he could have saved his friend, and he knows that he's not going to let that happen this time. So as soon as he sees that he's alone, as soon as he's assessed the area, that there's no potential witnesses that could see the whole thing, as soon as he sees that the armor and equipment on this Commissar is low enough grade that he could finish him in one shot, he takes it. He takes the most prepared shot he's ever prepared. As if he's been preparing it since he saw that Commissar take that shot.
And so you do. The bolt lands. Though, at the last minute you twitched. It wasn't quite a kill shot, but it was damn might as well be. You could lead him to bleed out now. But you now find yourself above him. looking into the bastard's eyes, blood pouring from his mouth and wound. You're now holding his chainsword. And all the anger you felt, all the hate, all the rage you feel washes over you. This need to kill this man. But you could leave him. But maybe someone finds him. Maybe they give him some of the best medical care ever. And he knows it's you. Who else could it have been? You're the best shot there.
Hmm.
What do you do
But
now?
When I look in his eyes, do I see fear?
You see some fear, but you also see this mocking look that he spits at you. That
I look at him. I look at him straight in the eye, and I drop the chainsword from my hand, and I look at him and I go, "Where's your fucking emperor now?" And I strangle him.
Yo, that's the most insanely heretic thing to say.
You choke him. You choke him. And you keep choking
I choke him well after he's died.
You keep squeezing.
It's to
the strength almost overwhelming. You crush and crush. You find yourself holding his head. You then wake up. Can you give yourself the unnatural strength 1, please?
fucking hell.
Oh, and one other little
Okay.
detail.
How do I put that on?
It's a
Yeah.
trait. That's strength 1. In your hands is the head of one of the Voidsmen. You ripped it out of his void suit and ripped his head off. Down isn't there. No one else is. Your line seemingly got snapped. Though he doesn't seem to be maybe that far away. You're still just on the outside of the ship.
I
Your
look
hands
at
are
what's
covered
happening.
in blood.
I look at what's happening and I instinctively take the body and throw it into where the warp is, the gash that that has been made.
Roll me a d10.
Hold on a second. Did you say a D10?
Yep. You gained that much
4.
corruption.
Sure.
For killing him, maybe it wasn't enough, but the way. You almost don't feel bad.
Oh, I mean, thinking back to me thinking it's the commissar, that gives me so much joy.
That's catharsis. And who is this guy? This person? Who is he really? Does it matter? He's no one now.
I mean, it was a warp phenomena. It was out of my hands.
Exactly.
These are the things that are going through his head. It's all excuses.
You wipe the blood off. You find down. He's looking just as horrified as you.
I can't
You
even
look
see
at
his
it.
face. Right, if we
Oh,
got the suits on,
True,
right?
good point. But his hands are shaking. You reach
Oh
out.
yeah.
And down, you feel a hand on your shoulder as Conrad's there now. At least you're pretty sure it's Conrad, anyway.
I've meticulously gotten rid of all the blood, though.
Oh, yeah.
Down that's around. He makes a motion as if to push Conrad away, and then thinks better of it after a snap second.
I have fucking unnatural strength. Good luck. No, I'm kidding.
Be
I don't
proud
say
about that, you fucking demon.
that. Can you believe
Kill
that
him.
that's obviously Korn and I'm a sniper?
Hey, look, Korn cares not from whence the blood flows.
Yeah,
Also,
but he
it's the
normally
way
likes
you did
melee.
it. You did it, melee. You choked
Yeah,
him to
he kno-
death.
What's weird is there is a secret like regret on Conrad's mind of, I failed the kill. Like he wishes his shot was better.
But
Sorry,
you,
you saying that kill wasn't clean? Not
you
clean.
managed to
Nurgle,
find
actually.
you managed to find the door. Thankfully, there's a second bulkhead after it, but it does suck the air out that corridor. So you enter, close it. The area filters the area.
There wasn't a doubt in my mind I was taking that shot.
I'll slam the bead on my fucking head as well to slam one of the activation ruins, sorry, on my helmet to pop the top off.
Conrad, Down has another eye again.
I take off my helmet as well, and I'm like,
Down, Conrad's eyes are bloodshot. There's like veins pulsing in his neck. He looks like he's been absolutely enraged. His face almost bright red still, like he's just come down from a absolute rage-filled rant.
Conrad.
it showed me things, horrible things.
You need a moment?
I need a fucking lifetime, but we don't have the time.
How's your heart feeling? What's the heart rate like? You look like you're coming down from fucking friends on.
The things it showed me, yeah, there's some moments that were the worst of my life. It was terrifying, but we don't have time to dwell on it.
So the past?
I thought I saw the worst of the past. I swear it was the past. It's worse than what the actual past was. It was that bad. But it felt real. It all felt real.
Doesn't matter. It's fake, you understand?
I know it's
Hallucinations
fake.
brought
I
on by
know
the
it's
warp. Nothing means anything. You can't change the past.
I know I can't. It just angers me.
Speaking of which, you got a fucking knife on you?
I actually don't. Sorry, I don't keep a knife on me.
Alright, we're back in the medical tent. I'm pulling this fucking eye back out.
What is that about? Is
Not
that
a damn clue, but 6 screams of warp taint to me and I ain't keeping it.
probably a good idea? Either way, let's continue on with the mission. We need to get out this warp as soon as fucking possible.
As soon as fucking possible.
As you enter into the last part of the ship, there is a stillness for this part. Far less life here.
I'm gonna still keep wearing my void suit as we travel, just the helmet popped off. For now.
Scanning,
I
because
can
I
see
assume
that
you
in
already
people.
are, the air is breathable.
Ogre rays always popping in my skull.
The air is breathable. But you do feel a slight disturbance. Radio static. But it's in your head.
Does it have that like kind of fizzle and pop feel you feel sometimes? You hear
Yeah.
it,
But it's like, it's popping like it's trying to do Morse code.
Am I smart enough to even make any attempt to decode that?
At least that's what you think. You've heard of Morse code, but you're not too familiar with it.
Yeah, I don't think we'd. I think there might have been an equivalent, but I doubt we actually knew Morse code for my.
It stops after about 3 attempts.
I fucking
Any
hate
of the
this
other
whole
voidsmen
thing.
make it?
None that you can see currently.
I saw one of them, and they were not in good condition.
Scrutiny test?
I'm not
No,
lying.
no, no, no.
No, he's not lying. He's being honest. Technically.
But okay, yeah, down. Kind of slumps back a little bit. We should probably wait for more people to pull out. Right?
I worry that the longer we stay here, the more casualties we have. I think we should head off immediately. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think anybody's going to survive that. We were so lucky.
Right. Right. Lucky is the word. Okay, alright. Fuck. Let's get shuffling then, eh?
Of course.
Is that what you think's best? You sure you don't need a moment? Or just simmer down a little bit?
As much as I would love to fucking rest at the moment, I wouldn't be able to until we get out of this hellscape.
I can put you down for an hour or two.
I do not want to be in a situation where I'm out of commission and whatever the frick it lives here attacks.
Alright, then get shuffling. Come on. You
I follow.
got a fucking map of the place?
Not at all. I'll be honest, I'm hoping a cogitator can help us in some capacity.
Gotta say, I'm getting too old for this shit.
You notice as you're walking, the lights are flashing, but in a pattern.
I'm gonna make enough. Like, can I make any attempt to discern anything from this, like a logic check or something?
Sure, give me a logic check.
Okay, I'm not trained, so negative 20.
I mean, you were close.
Maybe they're strobe lights, maybe it always does that. Who knows?
Wait. Oh, sorry. No. The actual that would have been a success.
Oh.
That's my bad. I counted in my negative modifier because I was already. I was typing in my untrained modifier, so it doubled it. It's actually a 25 is my target, so it's a success.
Oh, well in that case, they appear to be going in a certain direction. Like they're leading you.
But I really wish those lights would stop frickin' strobing.
Yeah, simmer down.
It's my eyes, they hurt.
I can
They're
try
so
you.
they're so dry. It's fine. We need to continue on.
Your eyes do feel very dry, like, and like, when you're out in like the heat a lot, those like your lips feel chapped, and you
Yeah.
almost feel sand under your fingernails again.
Oh,
Which makes
it's
no sense
fucking-
considering your hands are gloved.
It's like I'm back on my frickin' home planet. It's
You're
fine.
sure some bastard put sand in your shoes again like they used to do back in the barracks.
This is probably another blimmin' warp-based thing. We just need to continue on. We need to get out of here.
But these lights seem like they're a message. Can't track out what it means in specific, but could be something good. We're looking for this fucking Majors.
Exactly. I'm sure he's someone who could control these things.
That'll be a trap too. You keep an eye out. Yeah, we'll follow, but just keep a fucking eye out.
Of course.
And we'll try and do our best to follow these lights then.
You follow for what feels like forever. Twisting halls. But eventually you come across this great room. A light. Almost burningly bright. Let's see, do I have his picture? Aha! Yes, I do. Perfect, well done.
Another
Pascal.
fury.
Ablard?
It's Pascal. Let's fucking go.
His
It's
artwork,
Pascal, not
nicely.
Ablard.
As you turn the corner, 53 seconds and 23 nanoseconds later than expected, but fine, within an acceptable margin of error. He turns to you immediately. I believe you've been looking for me.
Xeon, I presume?
That is my human designation, correct.
Then yes, we need to translate out the fucking warp soonish, and I think you're the best person to have any idea what we're going to do about it.
That would be logical and correct. I've been surveying the plasma generators for the last unknown number of cycles. My
Any
chrono needs
luck?
recalibrating. The generators only
Any luck?
fluctuated twice. They did nearly melt down exactly 43 cycles ago.
Right.
We should have them for 43 cycles before it tries to melt down again.
Can
My
we do an
chrono's still
emo?
good. Sync on mine, by the way.
Say again.
I've still got a chrono to hand. I assume it's still synced. And
He sees your chrono. Chrono now synced. 627 cycles. Unacceptable. Warp engine,
Can we get-
yes.
Yeah, can we get out of here? This warp.
Omnissiah preserve us. Come with me.
Look, we don't know the technical mumbo jumbo. If we need to do something to get the fuck out of here, just tell us.
Unnecessary. You're here to be muscle.
That is something I can do.
I could not leave the
Unnatural
generator
muscle,
unguarded.
if anything.
However, under these circumstances, the warp is an unacceptable margin. This is a degree of randomness, a margin of error, a thing we cannot allow. The Omnissiah prefers precision, as do I.
Lead the way, big boy. Let's see what we can do.
He
Yeah?
is continuously typing on a data slate as he walks. These hefty mechadendrites that look like they could probably snap a man's arm. Holding it so with this, what appears to be a power axe that you've seen many a tech priest wield.
I really wish I understood half of what was being said.
Hey, are you fine moving in the quiet, by the way?
Define quiet.
Silence, true silence, you know, in case there's anything else around
Impossible. Mechanical components not of high enough quality and efficiency to work in complete silence. A 0.9990% chance of noise.
here. You say that, I flick the stummer out of my bag into my hand.
Ah. Much better. Engage it.
No harm in a bit of tech, yeah? Alright. I'm gonna slap the stummer on, it kicks volume out again.
The NPCs keep moving. He then stops at a
Keep the
certain
hand on the
point
stummer.
that he doesn't quite explain, before a door that wasn't there before opens.
Oh, don't like that.
He takes you through a
What?
nest of cables and blinking, what you think to be eyes, but they appear to be a nest of servo skulls.
Livia kind of
Ugh.
darts around the in between the servo skulls for a sec before returning beside down.
He then stands before this engine, you think. This strange set of tubes and mechanical components. And at the center, a person. You think. Maybe a servitor? You're not too sure. With various cables piping into them. With an interface port on the front of him instead of eyes. He motions towards the stunner and points at it.
I'm gonna flick it off.
I will engage in organic conversational procedures, as you don't understand the holy technolingua. Understand that if I do this, it will drop out the warp at exactly 9 nanoseconds. However, catastrophic collapse of the ship's hull is likely. Do you accept these risks?
We have to.
I kind of glance over at Conrad. We still have work to do.
I know we do, but we can't do it here.
Agreed. Organic need for life is now secondary, as he then inserts his mechadendrite into the port of the servitor in front of him.
I like to think that I get cut off, but I'm like, well, no, that's not actually what I was saying.
Hey,
Dropping warp in 3.
wait, hey, one
Now.
second.
Your
I hold on to
ears
something.
ring. like someone has just let off a bomb in your ear. Before you come to, and every alarm physically possible is screaming at you.
I put my hands on my ears. Somebody stop that!
Ah. We appear to still be alive.
You utter shit.
This is
We could have
reasonably acceptable. My work for the Omnissiah has not yet finished. Now I must
We
return
could
to the
have
reactor and attempt to balance out various nodes.
Oi.
This is
Is
irrelevant,
any
organic
communication
conversation.
through to the living quarters? Huh? Any info on the crew quarters?
There is no cogitator
Stat-
here to report on life signs.
Is there a cogitator we could use to see the status of the ship and the people inside of it?
Send them a message, a warning.
There's a comet interlay, he points down there, about 9 minutes from this location. It may still work.
Very well.
I will tend to the generator before it erupts. Again.
Down, I think we should go to the communication.
You see the entire
Yeah.
nest of servo skulls, by the way, just open up and begin filling the halls. These various monotask utility servo skulls repairing various things.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm as annoyed as you are,
Yeah.
but believe me,
It seems every door that isn't leading to the void is now open, by the way.
Yeah, the illumination servo skull is like darting around Down's head again. Cells, this anti-grav plate hovering just above where his head is.
Yeah, it's almost like a buzzing swarm of servo skulls running to every room, pretty much.
I hate those people.
Those people.
The followers of the Omnissiah.
Never had much luck with the cult Mechanicus. I've a lot of them back on my home planet weren't big fans of me actually.
That must mean you're a
Yeah,
good
but-
person.
What
I-
you get,
I-
it's what you get for putting your fucking gearhead in chains.
Hmm.
They don't like that one.
I just don't like how they're, for lack of a better word, they're too mechanical in their thinking. The ship
Well-
being such a high priority, but the people not being. It just gets me angry.
You'd see no different from the Adex Ministorum or Minatorum. It's bureaucrats. Monster lot of them. They got
At least they disguise it in some way. They try and come up with an excuse. Oh no, it's for the Emperor. Blah 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 blah. They just say it straight out, and that's the thing that gets on my nerves.
You don't prefer the honesty. At least
I-
in my line of work, it's nicer than mine. I'll tell you, he's gonna spit in your face to your face rather than behind it.
I'm sure in the long run I prefer it, but it means instantly I get the annoyance, the hatred of them.
You notice down... Conrad's way more agitated than he was before. Whether you take that as just trauma or something else.
Oh,
He's
I'm
pissed.
tranking. Oh, I'm gonna trank him. Once we're safe, I'm tranking the fuck out of that little guy.
Right, let's get to the communication. We need to see what losses we have, and
You
I
reach
guess
out. The bridge's the first to answer. What in the blaze is going on down there? We've got hull breaches in 12 sectors. We've got... The ship isn't responding. The engines
Hey.
are down.
hey,
What? Who is this?
it's
The
it's
comms are working?
Conrad.
Holy-
It's Conrad. We've gotten us out of the warp.
Holy Emperor.
I
Well
know there's
done.
problems. We couldn't fucking get the tech adept to blimmin' allow us to communicate that there was going to be an emergency stop before activating it.
That's about right for him. Xeon is... Not as...
What is the status of the ship?
We're dead in the void. Engines are down.
What about the people?
Life support's okay. I'll see if I haven't had a chance to reach out to anyone. The comms cut. Let me see if any of the crew will pick up. Two ticks. What do you want? You're alive? Why won't we be? Don't worry about it. Yeah, they're alive.
Right. Any luck on the communications center? I believe sergeant was going towards those.
He's alive.
We saved
Tough
him.
man.
Wow. Okay. This is a day of surprises. I can't reach the comm bay. Is that as ridiculous as that sounds? I'm
Right.
going to risk going down the lift. I need to reestablish comms. It's kind of my job. If
Good luck.
I'll be with you. He puts the comms.
Yeah.
You then get a different communique. Not from the ship, but from your pilot.
Oh shit, him. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
It was an emergency stop.
What the fuck?
It's the only thing we could have done. Sorry we couldn't get word out before it happened.
I've near damn well shit myself.
Yeah,
In fact, I
you and
have.
everyone else.
Oh, I have.
That's pretty close.
Hey. Did you call for aid?
I've done nothing of the sort. You... Down?
Elaborate specifics.
Hangar's just opened.
Hmm?
By the Emperor. We're saved. I reckon for those
We're
ships
Night
anywhere.
Lords.
Oh, the angels.
Oh, fuck it is.
Oh, we're saved. Oh, that's amazing.
Angels?
You say the Emperor's Angels?
Empress, that's a battle. That's a strike cruiser, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
God.
Thank...
Oh, that's amazing. They're sending. Is that a transport? That's one of their ships. Oh, they're coming into dock. Oh,
Oh.
Sounds like actually smiling.
oh.
Oh,
I'm just...
thank
I
God
looked
you're here.
relieved. I looked really
Oh.
relieved. The
Thank God,
anger's
if
gone.
How is this
If,
happening?
if
The
anything
Emperor.
got remotely worse, I'd have a complete
Emperor.
mental breakdown and start violently murdering
Emperor.
people around me.
I'll greet once. I've got to greet them. I've got to greet them.
Yeah, brief him on the situation.
I'll keep on the line. Keep on the line. Over here. Over here. You hear the heavy thrusters. It really is you, my lords. Over here. What is the problem, Mot?
Oh, no.
By the
That sounds
Emperor,
like a
you're
good
really
guy.
here.
It's a Vostrian.
We are here. We are here to rescue you. Yes. Are there others aboard this vessel? There are, my lords. Very good, very good. Tell the cruiser to move about 3 light years out.
Tell him about the command. Tell him about where the people are.
Oh yeah, I'll show you here. So I think there's the crew bay's here, and sorry, my lord, this is probably far above you. It's far beneath you. Do not worry yourself. Salvation has come for you. The
Tell him about the
warmth of the cold
communications.
night is now over. We bring the dark to this vessel now. What does that mean? What does that?
Right, I'm sure there's just some weird. What?
Why?
Are you okay?
Report in.
Was
This
there a
vessel
breach?
is no longer your lifeline. This vessel is your doom.
Oh,
We are the lords of the night, and we have come for you.
oh,
And that's why we're ending the session.
oh, fuck. Oh
So
no.
anyways, about that snaz gun.
What's left of it?
Yeah, it exploded. It's kind of a problem.
I nearly gagged doing that. I should not have done that, by the way. But that's where we're
I
ending the
hope
session.
you don't mind your death.
Oh, you know, don't
Enigma
worry about it.
board.
There's a reason
You
I've
don't
been
need to worry
practicing
about
this
it.
voice for a very long time. It just requires me to practice to lower the voice even more. It's very difficult to do at first. But that is where we're ending the session. A little earlier, but I felt that was a very good time. Plus, I didn't want to go too far about Devil.
I'm sure we're
know.
fine.
Just
That sounds
killed
like a
so
good
many
thing.
Space Marines.
That sounds like a great thing. I don't see what the
Welcome to
problem
the
is.
horror segment of this campaign, folks.
Oh, that's doubling up because I unmuted.
But that is where we're going to end things off today. So I do hope you've had a good time, everybody. And
I'm
stay tuned for their suffering next
I've had a good time this time. I'm worried I'm going to get flayed alive next time.
That'll be fine. How many of them could there be?
It's weird when you're wishing for the Dark Eldar.
It wouldn't be any. That would not be any better. That would
Honestly,
not be any better.
It'd be interesting to figure out which one is worse.
I think there's a novel about when them two have met. The Dark Eldar are actually worse because they've had a lot longer to get good at it.
Yeah, that does actually make sense. You become furniture. Well, with them, it would just be you tortured for a bit.
Yeah, it varies. But hey, that's for next time. Good luck.
Kind of wish we were in the warp.
Can we go back?
Yeah, can
I
we
wanna go
just
back to the- I wanna go
activate
back
the
to
engines?
wall.
Activate the engines.
You're dead in the void.
Okay, if we translate into the warp with a few Night Lords on, it is better than not being in the warp with a bunch of Night Lords in a strike cruiser nearby.
Maybe we should just join them.
Maybe we should hijack the Night Lord strike cruiser.
Maybe we should just become one of them.
We could totally win.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should just like strangle them.
Oh, Zach, don't.
Strangle them and take their skulls.
Don't do the thing to us where we have to you know, the aliens fucking like a Augur array thing.
Guys, what did they say that we put on the pilot ship? What weapon was put on it?
Oh, there was an autocannon.
No, I don't care.
We might need to go and move that
Oh,
into
no.
the direction.
Well, now, well, the issue is we know for a fact there's a bunch of space marines there.
We know there's a Torwalk somewhere, right?
Yes.
What weapon did that have on it again?
I
Well,
believe
that'll be
also-
for more debate following this. But, chat, that is where I'm going to leave you tonight. So I hope you had a good time. The VOD should be already up, as it's on YouTube Live as well. So good night, everybody. We'll more Total War, well, more yapping in Total War to come, but more of this in 2 weeks, all being well.
We've had the Heresy, and now it's gotten dark.
Horus.
Now it's gotten very dark. They've had it too easy, so
I'd win.
now we have to get a bit rough.
We didn't have it easy. It wasn't easy at all.
Alright,
We
That's all,
almost
folks.
died.
bye.
Literally that session.